Don't mind me.
Can I speak?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Don't
Cool.
mind me.
With apartments.com capturing the hearts of hundreds of millions around.
Okay.
You're
I do
loved!
what I can to get the hell out of here as fast as I can. I am just stuck. Because this last enemy keeps not spawning. It's making me very upset.
What's making you upset? Hello everybody, we're playing Guilty as Sock. No, you!
Okay, hold on. That's it. I'm looking up a tutorial. I'm looking it up online.
How is everybody? Oh shit, here I go. There's a stinky ad in 10 seconds, so we're waiting for one of our friends to start the lobby, and then we'll start. Well, how are you, Sheik? Sheik, if you watch this and you end up liking this game, maybe you could get it and we could play it. From what I've seen, it looks pretty funny. The headliners. I see.
The boy.
Hello!
Hey, ad break.
The ad break.
Need a break from the ads? Yes, I do. Twitch, please stop showing ads on my channel. I get like 5 cents.
It's literally every 30 minutes now, and it's really upsetting.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. Maybe they're guilty as sock.
Where's this enemy
Did you connect your Twitch to the
that
game?
I have kept missing?
Yeah. Well,
He put the code in the chat.
Ooh,
Here's Sarah.
I see. Oh, why? Thank you. I see. Yeah. It almost reminds me of those like TV games. Let's see, find a court.
Bo.
Ooh.
Hello.
Right.
Hello.
Was there in-game chat?
Hello.
Wait, how to use in-game chat? I don't know how this works.
I can hear
Yeah,
you
I'm
in
gonna accidentally
game. I
close
think.
that.
I don't know. I can hear you in Discord too.
Oh wait.
So
Oh,
I
my
think the game
is
has its
working.
own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm making my socks super pretty. That's what's important, obviously.
I haven't either, Sheik. It's okay. If you hear me talking to chat, I'm sorry. I'm not schizophrenic. I'm streaming.
Hi, chat.
All right, people are here. I was getting water because, God, too many people. Kids, that is.
Gotta love those crotch goblins.
God, seriously. All right. Who are we missing? Are we missing just the man of the hour? We are.
And Sharon.
I want to go yell at him in stream.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Did you send Sarah the... Okay.
Yes. Yes, you are. You are here.
Is there a way to access settings from here, or do I have to leave?
Yeah. No, you can just escape.
Okay, good. Oh, push to talk. Okay.
You can set it to push to talk, but why would you do that?
So you don't hear me talk
you
to
heard
chat
voice.
every 5 seconds?
Yeah.
But that's perfectly fine.
Also, hi everyone. I'm Michi or Mango. You can call me either one. I don't care.
Michi, Mango, Mochi, you know, it's all the same.
Right. It all starts with M. That's all that matters. It's an alliteration. Hi, Lewis.
All right. You know what, Michi, you have a stream that's active.
Uh-huh.
That sounded
That's
horrible,
wonderful,
but I mean,
Josh.
you know, he's not here to hear the other bit of that, so you know it works. Well, I'm
Better hurry up
gonna
and flip this.
shut up. Anyways, no, I'm gonna send you the custom deck for all this, so that your stream can actually interact with all this. Because I'm not streaming it, and the stream interaction would actually be fun.
Mm-hmm. So do I have to make the room then? This? How do I do that? Where? Okay. Oh. Oh. Huh? But it's a code. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. You told me to just copy it.
I thought.
Just put in my pictures. Okay.
What it's called?
It's called For Jack, yes. Okay. That's all I had to do? Yeah, I did that. That was like the first thing I did. You smell my balls, but I took a shower. Hold on, guys. Don't look. Don't look at my code. Thanks. Will you send that to Saren for me? Okay.
There we go. All right, perfect.
Wahoo!
Perfect. Is it truly?
Oh God, I forgot. I have Michi's stream unmuted, so just heard myself full blast.
Get fucked.
It's the way that it works. I did. Okay, perfect.
Wait, I don't want to be a juror. Why did I click that?
Baba boo.
Oh.
I don't know
So,
what I
that,
want to be.
his ass gets in here. So, to at least give a quick explanation of everything you see here, you can either be a judge, which I think is pretty self-explanatory. The prosecutor, which you get to decide who you are bringing charges against, not only just their name and what their charges are, but he can also upload a picture. So if you want any funny pictures, go for it. Just remember, we're all on stream. Exactly.
Well, there goes my entire pictures folder. Thank you.
Man, I understand. Anyways, there's also
Man.
defense. Same idea, just, defended for whoever we're prosecuting. The prosecutor and defense, they will get 10 random cards. Those cards is essential evidence to be used and build your case. You will use 5 of those. As a judge, you can also essentially strike out any kind of evidence if you deem it fit. But otherwise, have an argument. You also have the witness. The witness is playing for both sides. They get to hold up a sign for whoever they're being the witness for. The witnesses are chosen at random. Play your part. Have fun. The journalist is a journalist. You get to quite literally make breaking news stories that can be used as evidence. You can do whatever the hell you want. You could have it be nonsense, or you could have it be part of the case. Up to you. The journalist and all the jurors essentially get to use MS Paint and draw out whatever the hell they want. The jurors, for their MS Paint, they just have whiteboards and they get to show it to everyone in the court. You could draw whatever you want on there. Penises are quite literally normal. I had someone try to show where to find the clitoris earlier. Just
Don't forget it was the step-by-step.
it was a step-by-step process.
Honestly, though, I support it.
Same.
We need more education.
Yes.
So there's all that, and then there's the bailiff. The bailiff, you get to literally just whack people to essentially stun them and silence them for a few seconds. You also get to handcuff people if you want to handcuff them. You also get a magic wand to turn someone into a chicken.
Damn.
Love it.
Yeah, you are all sock puppets. If you haven't already customized your character, there's a little hanger icon in the corner to, customize or anything else you want to do with a hanger. And yeah.
Nonsensical
Otherwise,
Phoenix, right? Yeah,
that's the
pretty much.
game. It's really simple. It's nothing too crazy. It's a lot of stupid fun.
Sounds like a good time.
Honestly, it
Especially
really
as we
is.
get used to it.
Nonsensical Phoenix Wright, 100%. That's what this game is at its core. Nonsensical Phoenix Wright.
Gardic phones.
Objection.
That's right.
Yes. You also have emotes. So you can just emote essentially objection, and there is a from Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney objection emote. You can also fart, because why not? And there's also other faces. You can also flip people off.
Oh man, this would be great for
I'm
VR.
gonna cup your balls when I tell you this, but the defense is just fucking stupid.
Basically. Yeah, basically. You can do it all. Also, the judge, you can whack people with your gavel. Just fun fact. You can just whack them. Why? Because
I feel like getting held in
Why
contempt
not?
of the court was supposed to be the most of your problems.
basically. Also, to mention, so the custom deck that we're playing with, I think normally for the amount of cards, there's 20 to 25 for the default. We're pushing 100.
Yeah, I saw that.
Love that
Since
for us.
Jag isn't here, I'll let you all know. Some of these are tailored specifically at Jack because I want to be a dick.
I figured because
Here
the
for it.
deck was called For Jack.
He will be. He will be here. He's taking his sweet ass time.
Allegedly.
I'll fill up my water bottle while we're waiting.
Yeah, you'll have more than enough time. It feels like. But yeah, things are tailored specifically for him. There is a card that is a hole in the garage for his neighbor just decided to drive through their garage door.
It's the weirdest fucking luck, I swear to God.
He really does. There's
Does that
also a
even
card of peeling out of a parking lot. And there's also identity theft. There's a few other just there's a
my
few other ones
goodness.
thrown in there.
Wait, has he had his identity stolen?
Yeah, that was a whole, that's why his that's
hate the
why his
context.
original Jack Hollow YouTube channel doesn't work. It's essentially screwing him over because he has two channels and one of them is Jack Hollow stream and the other one is just Jack Hollow, but he doesn't have access to it anymore because of the identity theft.
Wow. What the hell?
Yeah, it sucks. All right, there he goes. He's finally on the game. Also, we lost Lizzie. We'll also mention, sometimes with the lobbies, you can sort of be kicked out after a game. It can just sort of randomly happen. Just rejoin.
Okay.
I did see him join. I saw him get on, but
Someone might have to remind me, if I'm ever really quiet and it's my turn to say something and I'm not talking, it's because my dumbass forgot that I'm on push to talk.
that's all right. The nice thing about being the journalist is that you don't really have to talk much.
Oh, good. That's why I picked it first. I figured I could just
Yeah.
watch.
yeah, being a journalist, being a juror, and being a bailiff, you don't really have to talk much unless someone is like trying to talk directly to you. But there's all that. Also, you could throw paper balls and paper airplanes, just because. So if you want to
Man.
distract someone, throw a crap ton.
Call me
Breaking
Aragorn. I'm about to be
news.
sniping.
Beautiful. There he is. There's the man of the hour.
I
God,
fucking
what-
hate you.
Why am I hearing myself? I hate this.
That's
I don't
part of
know.
why
I kind of
fucking
hate it
you.
too.
Because little mister wants to use the in-game voice chat, so I have to use a whole ass different computer with a mic that I had to fucking bum off of the Nacon controller that Matt got me. So I have to
Why?
redo that shit. So I had to redo my
Why?
entire fucking setup for the past 30 minutes.
Bro,
Because Mister
just
wants to
change
use
the mic.
the in-game voice chat.
Just change
Mister
the
doesn't want to
mic.
take no for a goddamn answer because I knew this is gonna happen. No, it'll be 5 minutes. It'll be fine. It'll be great.
Change the fucking
So I have to have
mic.
2 goddamn
Those are
microphones
some-
in
those
front
are
of
some
my face.
big
Now I gotta be healing
feelings,
yourself
my
half the
dude.
time. I gotta find a way
Tell
to
me
make it
how
where
you
you don't
really
do
feel.
that.
Let it out.
I heard!
How does that make you feel? Does that remind you of your father at all? I'm getting dad senses.
Probably. He probably takes out all this rage on me just because. I like how he's just walking away, but you can still hear him.
He's a little bit special.
We could tell
Just
him
a
it's
little
push
bit.
dog.
I mean, whether it's push to talk or like he just changes the mic because he can just do that. But this is
Yeah.
Jack we're talking about. So there's a card specifically in this deck called
Hi,
Technical
Heather.
Issues for that reason.
He planned ahead.
Oh my
This
god.
wouldn't be a last minute issue.
If you did test anything out beforehand, just
Yeah, because I just want to do it, and have a fucking sandwich that I need to eat.
hey, Brad, we're eating on stream too.
Yeah, I absolutely am sick of your shit right now. Just saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're gonna be
hope that's
my
clear.
shit after this game.
Homeboy's about to be absolutely plagued.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm gonna. Can you still
Just go
hear
be a
yourself
juror.
as a background?
No.
no, you fix
No?
it.
Okay.
Oh, there. I heard
It's
it.
slightly there, but it's
Very
not
faint.
enough. It's not enough to care.
Can...
It's not enough to care.
It's enough for me to care because it's gonna be heard in other people's streams. That's gonna sound like shit.
No, I mean, I can barely hear it. I have my volume all the way up. I can barely hear it.
I can't do a headphone because
There is a push to talk
Maybe I
option.
should have
yeah.
said popcorn.
Can't
Ooh.
angle the.
You can push to talk.
No.
You see, this is the other problem with Jack is here's the solution. I don't like that
Exist to
solution.
fucking inconvenience me is the problem because you don't take no for an answer.
Why would I? Have you met me?
Fucking spent a goddamn hour telling you, no, John, I can't. I'm busy. I'm gonna be busy. I have shit to do. I'm busy. No, Jack, it'll
Okay.
be fun. It'll be in and out. Super quick adventure.
Jack.
I'm fucking telling you
Jack.
for 3 goddamn days in a row. Hey man, I'm sorry. We're busy. We have to schedule these things so I know ahead of time what I need to do to set it up. Instead of
Man.
being fucking flustered as hell with 2 microphones in the mug, trying to
Hi,
make sure everything's
Kyoto.
okay.
Man, this is a lot of rage for someone who didn't even set up an actual time to play Splitgate with me, but rather just said, "Hey, we're gonna play Splitgate on Monday." Literally the
Because
other
you're
day.
gonna be around. When are you not?
Whoever said I was. Maybe I had something that day.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Tell me. You have anything that day, John?
Yeah, I might have actually scheduled something with Tina and actually
I
sat
don't
down and listened to the
fucking
book.
believe you. I
Oh,
don't
alright.
fucking believe you.
That's fine. You don't schedule
Gotta
something with
be
me. Why
reading
would I
books
schedule
at
it with
12
you?
o'clock at night, huh?
For context, Jack didn't want to play this game.
I still don't believe you.
Jack doesn't believe that we could have scheduled us listening to the Crescent City book you've been wanting us to listen to for a while on Monday. He just assumed that I'd be free, so he's like, well, it's on the schedule, but he never told me anything. So I'm letting this all be known on stream because, you know, he
Now,
wants
to
to
be
blast
fair,
it
I
at
said
me.
I was
I'm going to
playing
blast it at
Splitgate on
him.
Monday. Whether or not you showed up
The best
wasn't a
time to
relevant
ever
factor,
read
but I
this.
think you'd be around because you're always
Oh,
around.
You know,
They
I'm
should
even
argue
more
about
happy
this in
that I
court.
custom-made this deck specifically for him right now.
Yeah, you're a dick.
yeah, I am.
Listen though, Crescent City's worth it. 100%.
It is. It's a great
Jack's
book.
therapist is gonna love this.
Jack doesn't have a therapist that wants to keep him.
I was gonna say he kept one.
To be fair, I've been to 3.
Exactly.
Recently?
That's the point.
I've got a military grade one.
Got military grade mental health problems.
Gotta love the Force.
He's
I
gonna
live
split
to-
his problems up over
Thank you for the head
people
pats.
because otherwise they're gonna institutionalize him.
I live
Right,
to
right.
exist in spite.
Got myself one of these raspberry zingers, dude. Looking like it's gonna be great.
That's lovely.
So Jack,
It just squishes.
This game is played exclusively with mouse and keyboard, I'm assuming.
It's coconut.
it is played
Bad
exclusively
vibes.
with a mouse.
Oh, no keyboard, just mouse?
Basically, I mean, you can use a keyboard to emote, or you know, that's about it, really. You can type something
You
if you're
gotta
a journalist,
bonk
but
to that
otherwise,
cue.
a
That's the
mouse.
only bonk.
Bailiff whack his BB proceeds to default dance on his ass.
100%. I will tell the bailiff to whack people's penises.
Well, it's a good thing I've been practicing my slugger arm.
It's not the weirdest
Perfect.
thing that's been asked in this courtroom.
It's really not.
Good thing I left my penis in my closet.
Damn.
I don't know, that might not be a good thing. Last time we played this game, I asked the witness to jork it.
What is this microphone?
Technical issues.
I shouldn't make those jokes. I shouldn't.
You should.
Fuck. Oh. Immediately in the middle of that laugh, as I was in the middle of drinking water, I just felt the water going back of my nose.
Good,
Damn.
bitch ass.
Listen.
Are you
gotta
playing
keep down. Spitters
The
are
drums
quitters.
on your stomach right now?
I didn't spit. It just went in the back of my nose.
About to
He's
angry
got enough
dragon your water
practice,
bottle.
trust me.
Jack, you can join.
I'm gonna eat my sandwich.
Come on,
What kind of
Jack. You gotta
sandwich
eat
is
on
that?
stream.
I want
Turn
the
the
sandwich,
stream-
please.
Turn the camera on, eat on stream.
Actually, yeah. What kind of sandwich is it?
Do
It's
it.
a,
Do it.
it's a Subway sandwich. It's a foot long.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't
You
tell us what
shove that
kind.
foot long down your mouth.
Java.
Turn
It's a
your
cold
stream
cut
on.
combo
Turn,
with
look,
added
turn camera on. Eat
And
on
shredded
Sharon,
cheese.
comment.
like
What
a
kind of
normal
person?
streamer.
What kind of person is he for ordering that?
White.
I mean, it's not.
Saren used to work at Subway. That, for context,
For
there.
3 years. Worked at Subway for 3 years.
Well, that pans out. Jack is in fact white.
on hearty multigrain
Ooh.
Yep.
Super white.
Yep.
with lettuce and spinach.
Good choices.
Yeah,
Good
definitely
choices.
fucking white.
So
Yeah, I
white.
know. Let me
So
tell you,
fucking
I once had a
Californian
customer
white.
who came up. He's just, you ever do your job really well, right? And guess what? That's not good enough. You made the sandwich too fast. Obviously, make it with some love.
You know, they would really hate Jimmy John's.
Oh, man, I hate
Fast.
them.
One
I
star.
made this thing, and they were like, "Hey, yo, hey, you ain't made my sandwich with some love." I'm like, "The fuck does that mean?" And like, "You need to make it with some love? Come on, man." I'm like,
I think
"What
that's
the
a new
fuck?"
sauce.
So then I proceeded to deconstruct the sandwich and then slowly make it again the exact same way I just made it, but slowly. And he's like, "Yeah, I feel that love right there."
Like,
I think he wanted you to
Walking up
come
the
on his
way to the
sandwich.
tree and you need to go find love somewhere else.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Hey,
Right?
Jack.
Like, you know,
He wanted you to
you
take the
just-
sandwich out back and make love to it.
Right.
You needed the special sauce.
It's that secret sauce.
Bulking, you know, he's trying to get that extra protein.
Exactly.
Homie, I can't get my gains without the protein.
Too much fucking protein in this sandwich.
Gotta get the protein.
I'm gonna add some protein. Then, after I add the cheese, I'm gonna add a
We're
little bit
gonna
of
add some
protein.
protein powder.
Then,
another scoop of
after
protein
I add
powder.
on the mayonnaise, I'm gonna make sure to mix in just a little half scoop of protein. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here looking like I just got drained by a fire.
I think we cracked the code to the Krabby Patty secret formula.
Protein?
Me nut. This bailiff is gonna have to whack himself in a second here. That's terrible.
Uh-oh.
There we go. See, I can actually spend points on Michi's stream here. I can't spend them on Jack's. I gotta get to that 1 million.
Yo, 35% off on gift subs? Ayo.
Where's the stop eating sandwich redeem?
No. We see. I need him to eat on stream.
And it's next to the inconvenience the fuck out of Jack by being a pushy dick button.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I could give you a quick reality check if you want, but I'm not gonna give it to you right now.
I'm dead.
You know, when you say
Oh,
things
man,
like
there's
that,
an
it's like you're taking
ad.
it one step too far. Like you're taking it from playful haha to I'm gonna fucking call out his dead mother or something.
You can
That's
either
what
go
that
one of
sounds
two
like.
ways. He either like actually burns you, or he like tries to make out with you. You know, it's just
7 seconds.
It'd be in character for both, honestly. So you
Real
know.
twist is to do both.
Did you see that, Nerevar?
Are you looking at my testicles now, Bob?
Okay, I'm good. I'm okay now.
Chat, clip that.
Yeah, Kyoto, we're waiting for Jack to finish eating a sandwich.
And by the time he's done, I'm going to have to go at this point.
What are you
Goddamn, Jack.
So what do I mean? Means I have to go to bed.
I mean, we had a start time of like 50 minutes ago, bruh.
I know.
This feels like when I run my D&D sessions. You know, like my party has like that pregame
Trust me,
lobby
you have
going
no
on.
idea how upset I am that I am the one that's not ready. But then again, I wasn't the one who made this fucking
Bro,
plan, so I'm
all you
doing
need
what
to
I
do is
can
play
here.
with a mouse.
It's also not my fault
I'm upset.
that the last enemy in the fucking stupid dungeon that I was playing in God of War refused to spawn for over an hour, so I couldn't get to a fucking save point until about 20 minutes ago.
Can you just like top the prosecutor, switch your stream, and just
Nerevar, do you
press
see
go?
this shit?
There you go. Look at that. Perfect. Now change.
I didn't listen to what he was
your
gonna
screen.
say. I
Let's
just
get ready
hit
to
Stream
rumble.
start.
screen. We can also eat on stream. Finally. All right,
Oh.
prosecutor. This is the only other time you need to use your keyboard. This is beautiful. There's a little twist scale here that I get to get up whole to see what the audience says. That's actually really cool. All right, everyone, throw paper balls at Jack. He can't see it right now.
Kobe.
Already, there's breaking news. Jax is. Oh. Perfect. You're right. The subway ruins families.
I don't understand why someone thought that was breaking news. Okay.
He's accused of
I hope the card is
eating sandwich on stream.
Brad,
Yeah, I
Brad,
know. I know.
I hope the card is there. All right, order in this court.
Shit sucks up it look like that.
All right, order in this court. Prosecution.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Please give your opening statement.
There's a dog.
It's my
Yes.
dog.
The dog is where everything is.
What the dog doing? I'll tell you what the dog doing. He's living up to his role as a civil servant.
Prosecutor.
Stop slamming your mallet at me. I'm trying my best.
Okay, look.
Watch this.
I
Look at my
can
dog.
slam the table, or I can slam you.
I can pet my dog.
Doggy.
I'm trying to read. No, eeny, meeny, that one.
Do you want to tell me how this child beauty pageant is related
Chat,
to sandwich on
exclamation
stream?
guilty or exclamation not guilty if he was accused of eating sandwich on stream.
You see, Your Honor, they're recording the beauty pageant, and in the midst of the dance routine, that was 20 minutes into the pageant, somebody threw a Subway sandwich onto the scene. Then the plaintiff picked up the sandwich and ravenously devoured that shit in front of everybody. It was awful.
Objection.
That's how the child beauty pageant.
Defend. Do you have any rebuttal?
Listen, after DNA testing was done on the sandwich, it is proven that the prosecutor was the one who ate the sandwich on stream. So my
Damn.
client's innocent.
Oh,
That's a
Pineman,
pretty
thank you so
compelling
much for the
argument you got
raid. How was your
I missed that.
stream?
Substantial.
Mage, can you give Pine Link
That
a
doesn't mean
shout out,
anything,
please?
because I could have thrown it on the stage, but that doesn't mean I ate it.
Sir, why are you
what-
throwing sandwiches
How
on
is
stages where
everybody?
children are present? That is
I
inappropriate.
don't judge you for what you do in your free time.
Objection. I move to mistrial on account of I don't like him.
You know,
Oh God,
I
I might as well
understand.
just leave then. Nobody
You-
likes me.
You know, I understand, but prosecution, do you have any other evidence to support this
I know
claim?
it's our job to help this guy and everything, but I think this guy's a lost cause. He's obviously made up his mind. Why don't we just cut our losses and get out of here?
You wanna?
Sir, there are children present.
Would you like to explain this?
Okay. This is funnier still because I'm not reading them as I'm presenting them, so this is a surprise for me as it is for everybody else. So I'm also trying to eat this fucking sandwich, not on camera, mind you. What?
Sir, Your Honor. Objection.
Yes.
The beauty
Can't
pageant
stop the
was
per-
taking place during the older brother's band camp. The older brother had to stop by the beauty pageant to deliver the sandwich, and
Wait,
he
we
had
have
asked
breaking
me
news. We have
to
breaking
deliver
news.
The sandwich during.
Prosecutor's a lost cause.
Oh,
Damn.
See. Damn.
Damn. Anyways,
Well, you know
prosecution, please concede.
Does that mean I gotta
There you go.
up another one? I
And
actually
I
don't
gave you the
know.
light.
How was your stream, Pine?
Oh, okay, cool. So just pick another one.
If you have the light, you can present evidence.
Oh, okay, cool. You might need that one.
What?
You
This man's
almost
really not
witnessed
reading his
one.
evidence.
I truly am not. I'm trying to eat this fucking sandwich.
I want you to know, and I'm very sad right now. There is a evidence card in this deck that literally says "eating on stream." I don't think
Okay,
anyone has it.
The older brother is a Jehovah's Witness. That's how it ties all together, sir.
Your Honor. My client has sick saxophone skills. Okay, so of course he was at band camp. He was performing on stage of the pageant. How could he have been eating a sandwich? You can't eat a sandwich and play saxophone.
You
That's
have
not sick
obviously never met
saxophone
a
skills.
distressed band kid before.
Listen, don't tell me what I do or don't know about Bandcamp, bro. You don't know.
Deep throat that sandwich, you right. You're right. The prosecution should be deep throating that sandwich. All 12
That
inches.
probably sounded like.
Honestly, I could believe it. Would anyone like to call a witness?
Yes, I would.
You are not.
You said anyone.
You know what? You're
You
right.
didn't say anyone, Your Honor.
I did say, who would you like to call, juror?
The bailiff.
All right, Mr. Bailiff. Defense requested it. Here we go.
Oh. Wow, that looks.
Mr.
a lot like
Cuckle.
It does. Defense, ask.
Alright, Miss Amateur Detective, can you explain to the court what you found when you attended the children's pageant in which my client was on stage as a saxophonist?
Damn.
Defense rests.
Beautiful.
Being waxed by the bailiff.
That's not what I meant to do. I'm sorry. 1 second.
What the fuck?
I'll give you a little
There we
smack,
go.
right there in the
All right,
tush.
everything's fine. All right, there's breaking news. Breaking news. I understand. This is not looking good for you, prosecution. You like to cross-examine.
You know what
Too
else
busy
isn't looking
eating a
good?
sandwich.
Was he being cooked with the sandwich?
He might be. You don't know. All right, let's see.
My wife ate
Did
the
someone
sandwich in
eat
front
the
of me.
sandwich?
We'll have to ask the
Is he
witness
actually-
that.
Is the defendant actually the witness?
He looks traumatized. Look at him.
He's so sad.
Well, you see, we found this PowerPoint presentation on the scene that clearly showed him eating the sandwich. We have it in 4:3 and 16:9 for your viewing pleasure.
Your Honor, I present the following testimony.
Oh, damn, that's pretty good.
You know
Shit.
that's fair.
Ooh.
All right.
That's pretty good.
That's
Everybody gets
100%
one
accurate.
You know my diamond is
With that, no.
He said
the
nuh-uh.
PowerPoint presentation has been nullified.
Damn.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, you're professionals here.
There are lots of professionals in this building.
You hit the wrong person.
Can we stop? How do I turn up the sensitivity of Oh, excuse me. Of the cursor.
He ate his sandwich too fast. He's gonna get hiccups now.
Look, you son of a bitch. All right.
Would you like
Oh,
to
it's
call
seconds,
your
okay.
witness, prosecution, or would you like to cross-examine?
Up.
Keyboard is so cute.
Push to talk.
Man, I'm just watching this man just mess with the sensitivity right now. Oh, he finally turned on push talk.
Look, man, I'm trying my best here. There was an unidentified object going into my mouth. I know how that sounds. We're not going to go into it. But
So are you
You
saying
gotta get sure of the
prosecution?
sandwich in there.
Prosecution, are you saying you were eating the sandwich?
I said unidentified object. You put words in my mouth.
Words or an unidentified object named sandwich? That does sound like the prosecution to have technical issues.
Damn.
I forgot to hold push the talk.
Your
This is why I
Honor,
push
I
the
moved
talk.
to throw out this entire case on the basis of it wasn't even a sandwich, it was a hot pocket.
Damn.
So what does the prosecution even know?
Meatball
Damn.
marinara.
Prosecution, do you have any
Aw.
any rebuttal?
Is not a sandwich anything between two pieces of bread?
Is a hot pocket anything but one piece of bread?
It is two pieces of bread attached together, housing
No, wait.
the contents of
Now,
the hot pocket.
hey, wait a moment here. If we look at the sandwich theory, all right, a hot pocket is actually just a dumpling.
Thank you, Your Honor. I rest my case.
Just
You're
making
supposed
that
to
all
be a
well known. A
witness.
hot dog is a taco, and a hot pocket is a dumpling.
But if you rip the hot dog in half by accident, does it then become a sandwich?
No, it just goes 2 tacos.
That's not how tacos work, Your Honor.
A taco
How would
goes
you
around
know
3
how
sides.
tacos work?
You tell him.
You're right. I am white.
Well, you, sir, have presented all 5 evidence. Defense, do you have anything?
Who called the witness but didn't even use the witness?
I used the
Yeah,
witness.
There we go.
they leave the
Well-
witness up there for fun.
Well, here's the spouse. There you go. Prosecution, do you have anything to ask your witness? Excuse me.
Wakey, wakey. I'll bonk ya.
I meant to do
Son
that
of a
once.
bitch!
With that said, do you have anything to say, prosecution?
No, I summed up my argument. I feel pretty good about it.
Defense, anything else?
Sir, the only thing that I could say is that what happens in band camp stays in band camp. And
Damn.
my client, he's got to go to marching band at the moment, so if we could wrap up this sham of a trial, that would be awesome.
We got to create this poll. Everyone, please let us know, guilty or not guilty.
I think we all know.
We all know.
Chat!
Alright, chat. You gotta... Look, I know a lot of you are bots in there, but you gotta help me out. Give me those guesses. I'm
Guilty or not guilty?
The man doesn't know the difference between
It
a
would be,
taco and a
yes
hot
or no.
pocket.
Ooh, exclamation point, yes or no?
Someone is guilty of a sandwich on stream.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Damn. Damn.
Not
Who's
guilty
voting
if you
yes?
say
Who's
no.
saying this
Wow.
man's guilty? That's what I want to know. Jack said this man's guilty. Jack going in there trying to sway the polls. All right, we have our verdict.
Hey, look, I gotta self-advocate here, okay?
You know, I understand. Not guilty.
Fuck.
Thank you.
Alright, there
Thank
goes
you.
my paycheck.
Why is he still in like a police, or a prison outfit?
Because
I don't
obviously,
know.
he deserved it.
Why does he have a giant metal helmet on?
Wait, declared innocent, they left the courthouse in the rain, slipped on a manhole cover, and took a spectacular fall. A tourist filmed it, and the footage ended up in a commercial for non-slip shoes.
Damn,
Oh.
look at him go.
Huh.
He's moving
Play
on.
Talk
again.
about that
Let's go.
payday.
Play again. Perfect. All right. Yeah, this sometimes happens
We've
where,
lost some people.
yeah. I need to.
Did you see that man die?
I did. It was pretty cool.
Bringing in the new shoes called Whoopsie Daisies, where you'll be right as rain the next daisy with no whoopsies.
With no oopsies to their name, or bundles of daisies.
I know that I needed to do the code again. I didn't need to be told. I just can't type that fast.
I was
Either
just
be saying whoopsies, or you'll be pushing up.
Yeah, a lot of people can
daisies.
play. Like
I-
1, 2, 3,
goddamn.
4, 5, 6,
I was
7, 8,
more of
9.
just,
9 people.
like copy pasting that just as a reminder that because we're not all on a Discord call.
And you didn't even respond to the meme I sent you during that last trial.
Oh yeah, that one. It's because I saw it before, but yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
it's fair.
sorry.
Sorry. All right, everyone ready up? Oh wait, Michi, you should change the map.
There are different maps.
Oh,
There are.
That's
So there's the traditional court, there is
Yeah.
a more medieval court, and then there's also a space court.
Space Court!
Can you
Ah!
please?
Fighter of the Earth Court!
Why you raid already?
Ah.
Well, thank you for the raid.
Also, before we continue, as far as audio quality is concerned, how does this mic sound? I've never used it, so I have no idea.
It sounds fine.
Crisp and clear, just a little quiet.
Oh, okay. Oh, just a little quiet. Can I change that? Let's see.
Probably. But
It's probably on my end. Maybe I just need to. Is it possible to turn other people up in this game?
I just
I
turned
don't
myself
think so.
all the way up.
Yeah.
How's that?
I mean,
Oh,
I
no.
think everyone stopped at max,
Okay.
but if you hit escape on the left side,
oh, there is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
you
just
can
a
turn people up
escape.
and down.
I'll wait.
Settings.
I can wait till next time to do it.
Also, there you
Alright,
go,
Jack.
Michi. I rated. Also, holy shit!
I saw
I just looked at your chat. Shout out to Mage for gifting 559 gift subs.
We don't gotta talk about it.
Goodness.
That was many years ago.
I'm sure it was, but my god.
That was
Check
all at
that
once
out.
too. My Twitch
Somebody's-
payout that month was very nice.
I would assume so.
So speaking
And
of
she
which, we
thought
do
I
have
didn't like her.
35% off on all gift subs. So if you want to be like Mage and donate money to the cause,
To all the causes.
maybe you too can reach 559 subs.
All right, Jack, start us up.
I
What
know,
do you
you're
need?
ready up. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Ooh, I feel
Oh,
the
fancy.
power.
It's addicting, isn't it? Having all that power.
Oh, Saren, thank you.
Oh man.
Thank you,
can't get the
Saren.
judge.
Oh.
Oh wait, shit, hold up. I was just kidding. My god.
were you just kidding? Were you really?
Oh no, somebody donated a bunch of gift subs.
It was Saren.
Saren. That's so many
Prosecution,
gift
do you have any
subs.
charges that you'd like to present to the court, please?
The prosecutors are gonna do quiet.
So sick.
Is the prosecutor
I'm just waiting
alive?
for somebody to step out of line.
I think he's dead. I see that muted above his head.
Jack, I need you to hug the dog for me. Please, I miss him.
The dog? Hello, dog. Hello.
You can
yes.
hug him.
Hello. Pet the dog. Yes.
Don't let that dog eat
Oh,
the
I
internet.
actually pet the dog. No, I mean, yes, pet the dog. Pet the dog.
Ooh, yes.
All right, remember everybody. I got the handcuffies. If any of you stand out of line, it's
Yeah, and?
handcuff central.
You try to use those on me, I'll make it weird for both of us.
Don't you fucking hit me with a good time.
It's not a threat, it's a promise.
All right. All right, who did it? Who threw that airplane? Oh, that was the judge. All right, the judge can do whatever he wants. He's cool. He's based.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Judge is based.
Whoa.
Well,
I
well, how's your guys' day going in this beautiful courtroom?
Oh, great.
It's awesome.
I'm digging this music.
There's music.
There is music, yes.
Breaking.
So oh, oh, you piece of shit.
Oh, damn.
That-
Damn. I'd like to submit my resignation. I'd like to retire.
Why do you have that as a file on your computer?
Wait,
Oh, I have lots of stuff, good sir.
wait, Jack, can you see the accused?
No. Actually,
Jack Hollow is
I
accused
need
of
you to see
public
the
nudity.
accused face.
I wait. Oh no, that. Yes, I saw that. I got the same problem everybody else did.
Mr. Prosecutor, do I hit the
just so you
buttons?
know,
Is that what I do?
Yeah, so essentially you have for your scroll wheel is what'll change between what the things
I
are.
don't
So
like that I look to the
first
side.
one
of this
is
movie.
essentially sorry, Brad. Yeah, so the first one it'll set up the light. The second one it'll be like it'll be on your gavel.
Whoa.
If you look, it'll
Whoa,
be like the little chat bubble. That's what allow us for the light. The other one will be for the witness, and then the last one is for guilty or not guilty.
I'm surrounded by him.
Figuring it out.
Yeah, no, it's a weird thing to figure out first. But with that said, Your Honor, we do have Jack Hollow here being accused of public nudity. My first thing of evidence I'd like to bring out here is, Jack Hollow has commitment issues.
Don't we all know it?
This man, with his commitment issues, specifically has decided it's enough and decided to go with the public nudity. I pass.
Alright, you better do a good job or else.
Don't worry, I've got a game plan ready, but I don't think you'll be happy with it.
It'll just be one scroll, Lizzie.
I know.
Better be a
The
good
problem
job or
is
it's
that no matter
box.
what
Am I the dog right now or the gardener?
No.
You're
Just
the
do
dog
one
right
scroll. Like you're doing like 3 at that point. If it's just like one scroll up,
Oh, breaking
it'll be.
news, what's this?
Oh my god, that was beautiful.
Listen, I wish you could see my screen because
I-
it's just the verdict buttons. There are no other buttons.
No,
No matter what
Wait.
I scroll to, it's just the verdict buttons, bro.
wait, scroll one real quick. Okay, that's weird.
No, simple. It means we got a retrial.
Yeah,
Headphones were
this
dying.
shit-
Oh.
Throw this shit case out of here.
Just curiosity.
I don't know what to do.
Man,
I
Simple.
got-
You hit the not guilty and get me
No.
out of here.
You hit the guilty.
I'm surrounded by him on both sides. I want to go home.
Wait. Hit guilty? Oh. Okay. So it's just bugged looking. It's whatever's on your gavel then. It's just bugged
Alright.
looking right now.
Works out. Okay.
Alright. Give it to what's his face so that he can present evidence.
Try.
Don't worry, I got this. I got this.
Guys.
Oh god. It's just alright.
It's not
definitely-
giving it to me.
No, it's not. You know what?
everything is
Just
broken.
try to make him guilty.
Very little evidence has been submitted. Yes, I am certain.
Perfect.
Alright, don't know what
Oh,
happened,
great.
but we did great.
Such a good image.
Justice will be served. Instantly struck by a
Massive
pigeon,
load
dropping a
in the chaos
massive
state.
load.
For a cop, we're probably arrested again for premeditated
Rolling
assault.
a massive load.
Beautiful. All right,
Damn.
do it again. Let's do this actually right this time.
Man, that was
Somebody
crazy.
else with better drawing skills take over.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Those are great. Wait, we are missing someone now.
Yeah, we're missing
Jack
Jack.
dropped.
Jack.
He dropped on purpose.
He dropped on purpose.
Jack. We ever watched Samurai Jack? Love that show.
Samurai
I'm just
Jack.
happy that
Shit.
I happened to
This.
get some good cards there. It would have been fun to present.
Man, I was gonna immediately hit it with the. He was going to the strip club. Don't worry.
I was trying so hard. So sorry, guys.
Do you have any more singles in
your
there,
fault
Bar?
that it bugged out.
I hit the wrong ass button.
Of course you did.
Oh. Oh, do we have a fancy location?
At the dog. Hell yeah.
Good boy.
Wow, 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 wow.
I get hit by a truck.
Not the truck.
Truck hunting.
How would you respond?
Oh, let's see.
Oh.
You know, I was
You know
really
what?
hoping.
I actually have 2 cards that
Please tell me you have the one card I was really hoping I would maybe
I
get.
do, but I also have another
Damn.
card that would have really worked.
Damn.
Oh, we're just doing the same thing again?
Not exactly.
Not
the
the
exact
full
same.
same thing again, but he did choose you again.
I see.
We
I
gotta
think
make
he's
it
working through something.
100%. Mage. Just so you're aware, under gavel is what the icon is. So it'll, like, when you scroll with it in your hand, you'll then see it's the talking one. There's one to pull, and then the scales is for guilty or not guilty.
Okay.
And then you just hit either the defendant or the prosecution, and then the little light allows us to present evidence, and the other one will bring in our witness. Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor. Today we are bringing charges against Jack Hollow for buying Twitch viewers.
I'm sorry. Oh, buying Twitch viewers.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, I have never done that specifically.
Oh. Sir, never mind. You're on trial. Anyways, the reason
No,
why
I'm
he's
not.
been buying
I'm on the jury.
the reason why he's buying Twitch viewers, you see, is he's becoming a React channel. He needs those viewers to make himself look better.
Oh.
I have also deadass debated that.
Oh no.
I know. That's why it's in this deck.
I didn't know that when I suggested it.
Is he the defendant or the juror? I just realized.
Both at this point.
I am both.
Yeah, imagine how it
defense.
felt when he was the bailiff and my defendant.
Hey, Brad.
Oh. Well, first, let's start by building the character of the Twitch viewers he does have, including his best viewer.
Yes.
I couldn't read online.
You can press tab to read the
His
stuff.
best friend and best viewer would amount and testify to the good of his character with their non-suspicious links. Please click.
You know what this feels like? This feels like when a bunch of comedy people get together to roast somebody of high notoriety. You know, I don't remember what the fucking TV show's called, but when people do that every now and again, you know,
The roast?
I feel like I just got up here.
You mean
to get
It's literally called
roasted
The Roast.
by some asshole.
You mean the literal roast of X person, and yet today I am roasting you with the deck literally named for Jack? Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
Yes, there you go.
That is the point.
Yes.
I hope you enjoy.
You're an asshole.
I love you too, buddy. With that said, please continue.
Again, non-suspicious links. Please click. Can I submit 2 evidence in once?
You can. Yeah,
As
you
well, stolen identity.
That's also
Could've been
happened. Man, you're good.
It's almost like the cards are tailored for you, good sir.
No, I know. I'm just like, good
I'm
job.
just saying,
You know.
we got a character witness in the face rolled name and his non-suspicious links. Clearly, issues with identity theft. It could have been anyone behind that username.
Objection, Your Honor.
It could have even been you, prosecutor.
I'll object you. Get over here.
See, object.
Back boy.
Objection, Your Honor. While I understand the evidence,
Still my
I have
turn.
some
My
evidence.
light's on.
I have some evidence to present to counteract this point.
Shut up.
Thank you.
All right, you win.
The current fourth wall break happening at this exact moment.
Hey, don't look at me. I'm not involved in this.
We have the literal current fourth wall break happening at this exact moment regarding this exact situation. This man admitted to buying Twitch viewers.
I never said I bought Twitch viewers.
He just said he bought Twitch viewers. See?
I just tried.
Exactly. And to even further my point, we have the CCTV footage of him doing it.
Oh shit.
Why does he have CCTV footage in his home?
It's called security.
Auto voyeurism.
You know what? The bailiff's got a better fucking argument than you.
You know, that's fair. I can accept this.
Gotta play it back for later just to find out if I need to up my game.
Understandable.
Really
Always gotta be checking for your personal best.
Defense, you are more than welcome to present.
Oh yeah. I mean, not my turn. My
Almost.
light's not on.
There we go.
There we go.
I
No
think when I switch,
problem.
you turn it off.
Oh, Judge, you were
So
pretty quiet
first
up there,
things
Judge.
first, we're wanting to get into all this nonsense with fourth wall breaks and all that. We have to admit that we're currently in a vaginal wormhole.
Damn.
Nothing in this world makes sense. Sock
Life has
puppets,
many doors, Ed boy.
non-suspicious links are
I
apparently
didn't even say
suspicious.
anything at the time.
Life has many doors, boy.
Man, you hate
I'm
that.
Life
just
has
saying,
many
the laws
doors,
as we know
boy.
them no longer apply.
Objection, Your Honor. Speculation.
As well, how could he afford viewers when he's dealing with a USB filled with research?
Hey, I'm not Randy Dickass. Hold on.
You know how big that USB drive is and how much he had to pay to fill it?
You know, look, I completely understand. However, I do have a counterpoint. Thank you. This man has learned to play the marimba, which leads nowhere in life.
I really like to play the marimba.
Well, you gotta go for the jugular like that.
Yeah. Does anybody have any witnesses?
You know, I do have a witness, Your Honor. I would
we
like
have
to call
witnesses.
my witness. Now,
Spouse.
spouse. Now I have a question. Your bank account, how much has it been drained as of late?
Well, there's been some issues at home with that. There was about $560 taken, and it said buy best views at bestviews.bestview.com.
That seems to be a lot of money. Was that a one-time purchase, or was that over multiple times?
That was a one-time purchase.
Thank you, witness. I appreciate
Just
that.
a quick question. You notice any other suspicious charges on the credit card?
Something called Bad Dragon. I don't know if it's a dragon figurine or... I never saw the package, so...
Sometimes it's for the best.
I hear they ship those discreet.
There we go. I am finished with my witness. Thank you.
Defense, do you have a witness?
I do have a witness. The nosy janitor.
Nosy janitor.
Always got their nose in everyone's business. Probably watching. at all times, seeing exactly what he does at that computer. So tell us, what did you see on the day in question?
Rusty socks.
Rusty.
That's it, just rusty socks.
Rusty.
And tears.
And tears. Was anything
No views,
said?
just crusty sock.
You know, that's a lot of money
There
to
were no
theoretically
viewers,
pay
there were no views,
to also
just
have no
crusty
views.
socks.
Just throwing it out there.
Gonna have to pull one
I
out
think
for
we've
that
heard
guy.
everything we need to hear. There were no views, just crusty socks
And tears.
and tears.
I would like to cross-examine this witness.
Oh my god.
Brother!
He hit the Pentagon!
Turn on the TV, any channel.
May cross-examine.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, nosy janitor. I understand that there was apparently some crusty socks and no views. On what day was this?
He's leading the witness. There was no date in the file.
All right, I'll rephrase. When you saw this crusty socks and tears and no views, were they in the middle of streaming?
Of course. They had to stick to their schedule.
Man.
You know.
This
Now,
is so oddly personal. Gosh.
Now, janitor, I do have to ask, why does this man have a janitor in the first place?
Oh,
Who else was
crusty
listening to
socks!
Yeah.
I understand.
Stupid
Did,
question, get stupid prizes.
no, did you have, did you see anything else around the house, something that might have caused some suspicion?
Like a USB drive of research?
No,
Oh, yes.
Just anything else that might have caused some suspicion.
He was yelling.
Nope, we got
He was
breaking
yelling.
news.
Wait, all breaking news. What happened?
Not even mad. Well, you see,
This journalist is on point.
That might have been the same day that he went on a date with someone who was wanting to be Harley Quinn.
Thank you. I appreciate that. With that said, I do have to mention, with by his stream setup, we did find cocaine residue. Now we
And?
think that this might be related
Look,
from the
we're having a
option
good
of.
time.
Since when can a streamer not enjoy some cocaine in front of their computer?
You see, it's not about the not enjoying, it's about the doing and then making the choice to buy streamers.
Was the cocaine in the socks? Is that why they were crusty?
Yes. That's exactly
That wasn't
what
the
I'm
only
saying.
white substance in the socks.
Do you have a witness for the cocaine?
I dropped the evidence. The evidence for the cocaine residue. With that, the defense does rest.
I am the defense. I don't rest. What?
Yeah, with that, I decided for you.
Stay in your lane, buddy. I'd like to point out the prosecutor's making a mockery of this courtroom.
I'd like to point out that the defense is not only defending the man next to him, but also defending the same exact person on the jury.
Hey, look,
Hey,
we're
look,
multifaceted.
That seems like a
This doesn't
conflict of
have to be,
interest.
Bro, don't tell me they're the same person.
Judge, the bail
Defense,
is
do you have any more
sleeping.
evidence?
that-
Let's see. I believe there is one more. Yes. Now, as to the circumstances of these crusty socks, the reason is because there's holes in the sex doll, like just so many of them.
Oh my god!
Why did you make that a... You know what? I don't even... Go ahead. Go ahead. Nah, fuck. I'm not even gonna give context for that one. No. Go ahead, please. Ain't no way!
I think I've done enough damage to the jury. I'll end my turn.
How can you do this to me?
Not enough of that, man.
Is he guilty or not?
I think we've proven without a doubt he's not guilty of buying viewers. He's guilty of much worse.
Viewers, obviously. 100% guilty. Look at that. Even he said he was guilty. I saw that. You said he was guilty, Jack.
You know what? I'm not gonna even vote. I'm gonna leave this in the chat's hands.
This in the chat's hands.
Chat, vote yes or no. Is he guilty?
I believe
Not.
in
he
the
is
choices
guilty.
of chat.
I said
I no longer believe in the choices
but
of
there's
chat.
something guilty about.
I no longer trust the judgment of this jury.
There we go. They're swinging back. They're swinging back. I believe in chat again.
No, it's
Oh,
guilty.
shit.
Someone hit that
The
guilty.
power of
Someone hit
chat.
that guilty.
What do we do with a 50-50?
All right, Judge.
I guess it comes down to what the judge feels.
Judge, if you say not guilty, it would be pretty based.
Hey, we don't sway the judge here.
Oh,
hi, Chang.
You do not guilty.
Now, Judge, if you say guilty, you're gonna get a
I'm
hand
real
in the
good at
back.
polishing knobs.
Under the desk support.
It's about a good tuck and roll, you know.
I've been good. How
I
are
know how
you?
to handle a hung jury, if you know what I mean.
Thank you.
What will this judge decide?
This silence is so ominous.
Are you thinking of what to say?
Look at him, looking back and forth.
Eeny,
He doesn't
meeny,
know which
miny,
way to
moe
go.
it.
Flip a coin.
If you're talking.
Yeah, so my
you don't have to push
avatar's
start
lighting
real
is
quick.
fucked up, so I was the brightest one in the fucking picture.
Guilty.
Shit!
Got him.
Damn.
It was heads.
Fair enough.
Oh, I don't want to do that again.
I feel like I should try to do a more active role this time around.
I'll be the judge this time.
Oh, heads up, the journalist gets 3 publications. That's it, because the 4th one all ready to go, and no one got to see it.
Damn.
Oh no.
What was the
was
fourth
it?
one?
It
Spongy is
was-
cool.
Oh gosh. It was no jokes, all drugs in this courtroom, and
This game's pretty
apparently
fun.
crusty socks. And then it was a picture of Harley Quinn.
Beautiful.
My wife.
Ready for it.
Are you ready for Freddy?
Jack, we're waiting on you.
I'm sorry, I thought I hit it. That's on me. I'm sorry.
Damn
This
right.
whole court case is
Yeah, it's
on
pretty
you.
funny.
Alright, now I
It's
get to
pretty
be
fun.
the witness to my own slander campaign. Let's.
Shut up.
Man, what the fuck is this hating ass judge doing?
Oh my god. Oh my.
Damn, that was a good shot. That was a good shot.
All right, that was a good shot. I'm not telling you a good shot. Fuck off! I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
The witnesses are getting hostile.
The keyboard is so cute. I mean, the typewriter.
Isn't it adorable?
Oh.
There are no limits as a juror. Ooh, this will be fun.
Yeah, you can just draw on your whiteboard and just show it off to everyone.
Yeah, I like to draw funny things. I see the courtroom had a lot of games today.
Sorry, Your Honor, I'm a little gassy.
There was a taco truck out front.
Ah, shit.
Is what they'll be doing
Trial is
there, yes.
delayed. I gotta go see a taco truck.
There's apparently an achievement for doing an emote like 250 times.
I don't know what to accuse people of. Oh.
Character turned them off.
Oh shit, this is quite the case.
That's a pretty good one.
He's a very sexy man.
Dr. Longsholio, how could you do this?
How could you, Dr. Longshaw?
Let's start prosecution.
Yeah, eat shit, John.
You know, I deserved that.
You did.
I mean, I'm a witness. I don't know anything.
Right.
That's not a very good witness.
You're not very good.
You lose.
Buddy. My mom says the same thing.
But
Oh.
the players aren't really like the defendant. We're just like everyone else. So like the defense attorney, the prosecutor,
Your
the
Honor,
witness,
I
judge, jurors, journalist,
Yeah,
and
I
the
wanted
bailiff.
to make sure that Dr. Longslow here is, well, punished properly for the suspicious drawing of suspicious fan art of a certain disabled character, Darth Maul.
Yes, very beloved, very disabled.
Indeed. Now, after he got his body cut in half, he decided to capitalize on the missing lower body. This is the accusation I'm bringing here today.
Of course. Who have any evidence?
Of course! I'm going to bring out my first bit of evidence. You see, it's a sex doll riddle with holes. Painted in black and red.
Why is he talking like
That is
Christopher Walken? Because he
quite
can.
damning.
Indeed it is, good sir. Now, it is disgusting how much it appeared to have been used. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd like to see what they come up with to possibly refute this irrefutable evidence.
That is a very good question. Offense, you have anything to say?
Your Honor, my client was unfortunately...
Turn that off.
Wow.
You're right,
Mind
Your
your
Honor.
lozenge.
All right, fine.
Damn.
So
We will have no
Mucinex, we got
tomfoolery in
that.
such a serious matter such as this.
I'm sorry, I just had to clear my throat, Your Honor.
Clip that.
With that said, may I present my evidence?
Sorry, I was looking at a picture of Darth Maul.
You need a whack.
Your Honor, got to hit the button again.
I'll whack it again.
Thank you. Yeah, whacking me. Stop set. With that said, Your Honor, unfortunately, my client was not able to draw the suspicious fan art. You see, he was actually.
Sex doll?
No, he was face deep actually Cinnabon.
Was that actual the Cinnabon topping on that Cinnabon, or?
Oh yeah, he was face deep like straight up with the actual topping.
What I'm
and
asking
everything.
is, did he supply his own frosting for the Cinnabon?
He did not supply his own frosting from himself, if that's what you're asking, Your Honor. The frosting was supplied directly from Cinnabon themselves. He did buy 3 things of extra frosting, mind, but it was supplied directly from Button.
Mm-hmm. And anything to say about the Darth Maul sex doll?
Well, you see, that sex doll is riddled with holes because he had a 9mm handgun and he was just testing his aim.
In his own home.
Correct, Your
I think
Honor.
we're gonna
In
need
his
a
own
5-minute
home.
reset.
And the witness returned. What's going on there?
Don't worry about it. Anyways,
okay.
Yes, the sex doll is riddled with holes because he was using his target practice with his 9mm handgun.
In his own home.
Yes, Your Honor.
So disregarding tons
Thank you,
of
Orange.
safety regulations.
I never said my client was a smart man. I just said that he was doing this.
Fair enough, fair enough.
He might be a
Anything else to add
doctor,
before we
but
switch back
that
to
doesn't mean he's a
prosecution?
medical doctor.
Ain't that the truth? Okay. Back to the prosecution.
Your Honor, I believe if he is a doctor indeed, his doctorate is not in staying clean. As you all know, this man has been here before. In fact, he was given court-ordered therapy. He's been here before for very similar things.
True defense?
That is true. However, I do have an exact reason as to why for court-ordered therapy, if the judge would allow me.
Alright, let's see this.
Well, you see, my client here is actually a high school music teacher.
And?
Kids have destroyed his life to the point where he has needed court-mandated therapy.
You know what's also very popular with kids' defense?
Go on.
Fan art. Which is what we're here. Alright, prosecution, turn again.
Now, be that as it may, he... Oh.
Breaking news.
See, as you can see, Your Honor, from this breaking news, the doctor here is not a very good artist. How could he draw such a well-loved Star Wars character and suspicious fan art of it? How could somebody even tell that if it would even be from his art skills?
Your Honor,
We're not here to judge the quality.
What is the witness in handcuffs?
Lizzie, that is amazing.
The
Thanks,
jury
I
knows
worked
what's
really
up.
hard on it. I found the evidence, guys. It's right here.
Yeah, it seems like the jury has the evidence. Anyone want to call witnesses or evidence?
Now, I do have a little bit of evidence first before I call in any witnesses. You see, while he may not have had a suitable level of skill, there is some evidence that he's been trying. As you can see, I have here a receipt, as long as could be, that shows that he is currently taking art classes.
Oh. That is pretty damning.
He
Why would
is
he need to
trying
improve?
To learn how to get those black and red cheeks in high relief.
No, you see, Your Honor, I do have a rebuttal for this. Thank you, Your Honor. No, the reason for these art classes is actually that my client has been actually being employed at child beauty pageants, trying to help out some of his students that are actually.
Now, see, I may not know much about child beauty pageants because I, as a normal adult, would never get involved. But as far as I know, art has nothing to do with that.
Well, see, Your Honor, the reason why specifically is he's actually going for makeup tutorials, and he's actually trying to help out some of his students by doing their makeup. And art and makeup are actually pretty close.
Would he be better taking a makeup class from a beautician than an art class?
Judge, as we established, my client is not smart, but he is there. He has done things, but he's not smart.
No, I believe in that. I'm striking that from the record.
Well, Your Honor, in that case, I would like to call my witness.
All right.
Witness time. I'm the policeman. What can I help
So
the
my
policeman drunk on the stand.
I was about to say,
policeman
I
is
think
tired on the stand.
I think my witness is a little loopy, Your Honor. May I treat him as hostile?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Bailiff, can we handcuff him?
Breaking news!
Oh,
Thank you.
I don't have anything to interact with. Is
this true? Is this true, Doctor? Is this true? Are they just the scream sheets?
Or there's a lot of holes
true?
in this case if we don't even know who the true guilty party is.
Well, I mean, they're wearing helmets.
Policeman, I have a question for you. Now,
go on, sir.
You have seen my client at these child beauty pageants, is that correct?
That is correct, sir.
Thank you. And have you actually seen my client actually trying to help out some of the students by trying to actually, do their makeup?
I have not, sir, but I have seen the client in question purchasing the makeup for which the students use.
All right. I appreciate that. With that said, have you seen some of the students' makeup on stage?
No, sir, I have not. I do not watch child beauty pageants.
I understand that. That's fair. With this all said, I do have one last piece of evidence, and that is melted steel beams.
What? Depends, are you even trying at this point?
I am. Well, you see, Your Honor, as we have established the breaking news, Jack Hollow is actually apparently his doctor.
Please back the PP. Or that works too. Prosecutor, would you like to question the witness?
I would indeed, sir. You see, I do have a very important question.
Well, yes, sir. What is your question?
Right. So, you said that you had seen the makeup that was purchased for the pageant, correct?
I had not personally seen it. I just know that the gentleman in question was the one who purchased it.
Very good. Okay. In that case, no further questions on that part then.
Alright. Vance, would you like to re-question your witness, or is he ready to go back?
Re-question my witness, though, but I re-question my clients in their choices. If it is true that my client is Jack Hollow, who recently hijacked a plane and caused 9/11 too, I have questions in who I had here.
Your Honor, I would like to bring up something to light, however, that may explain his irrational behavior.
Yep.
You see, there's a little bit of something that was found within that makeup kit that we've been talking about.
Oh.
Cocaine!
This is multifaceted because if the defendant was taking the cocaine and the cops busted him, and then they took the cocaine because they're crooked cops, we're looking at a hole. You just blew a hole open in the police department.
Well,
And the towers.
we can do a bit
Yes,
of
and the
prosecution
towers
for
as
that
well.
later on. But
What
with
did that make the policeman
Hours
a not
doomed.
reliable witness?
Yeah. The policeman would then be an unreliable witness. This
Your
whole
Honor,
case is
Your
falling
Honor,
apart.
I'd like for a mistrial under the understanding that my witness is not who they say they are.
Well, I don't think the policeman was impersonating anyone.
No, not policeman. I said my client here is not who they say who they are.
I'll consider it. Prosecution, have anything you want to say? Witness?
Thank you.
Any more evidence?
Currently, I don't have anything else that I was thinking of. I am satisfied with the idea that this man might be someone of the other.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, I think it's time we put up the,
Your Honor, I plead Wendigo.
understandable. He's right. How do we get this poll going?
If you click on the scales.
Oh, you have to put the hammer
I need to
down.
click on it. I need to click
I
on
think
a
you have to
certain part.
put the hammer down.
Oh,
There you
Here we go. Guilty or retrial? There's the real question here. Is he a Wendigo, or is this a mistrial?
Wendigo or Wendigo?
Jury raises a good point. Receipts don't lie.
Wendigo or Wendigoon?
yes, the retrial.
I'll be Wendigooning after this. Don't worry.
Judge, why are you telling us this?
Is this not an open space?
The judge is allowed to goon off if the judge would like to goon off.
Is this the judges?
Yes. How did that get in here?
Size 69 cum crusted sock.
I would like to have that stricken. That does not need to be listed in the evidence.
Like that's stricken from the record.
All right.
All right.
He is guilty. Damn.
I saw that, Michi.
All right. Unfortunately, I have to go.
Oh.
Oh, good try, good try. I feel like I
That was a
really
very good
earned
trial.
my theoretical degree in law.
100%. Jack, why'd you get off the defense?
Nah, I'm good.
Nah, come on, buddy.
I don't
I
feel
don't know, I
like
kinda
representing
wanna see what
myself
he
in a
posted
bullshit
to
trial.
journalist.
No, I wasn't gonna do you. Look, I will
Oh,
not do you.
You weren't going to do him?
Look, if you go to defense,
Hey,
I am
yo.
not going to prosecute you.
That sounds like
I
a
will not-
monkey's paw.
I will not prosecute you, promise.
Do it.
No backing out now.
Well, that's just rude. In my own courtroom, I don't appreciate that.
I blame the defendant.
Buddy, I think we're fucked.
Watch your profanity.
As Captain America would say, language.
I'm so sick.
Alright, welcome to our
all of your shit.
He found the loophole, boy.
I told you I wasn't going to prosecute you. No, I do want you to look over
Why
at.
did you just have that file?
There are lots of things I have on my computer.
There's other things on his computer you'd rather not know why he has.
It's true. Now, if you would like to look over at your witness, I just want you to be able to stare that directly in the face at close range.
Or
With that said,
prosecution, what evidence do you have to present your case?
Your Honor, today we're bringing Kratos. We're in medieval. We're bringing Kratos against. I have evidence.
Listen, it doesn't sound like you've got any evidence.
You see here, Kratos here was unfortunately keeping Jack due to having him go to some glory holes.
Well,
Well,
that is a steep accusation.
That's why that
Defense,
dungeon
what
wouldn't
say you?
load.
It is why that dungeon would not load.
too many holes in the wall, couldn't load.
Defense, what say you?
Hold on, I'm sorry. Just stupid.
Are you okay there? Are you okay there, defense?
This is a I need alcohol kind of game, and I don't have any.
All right. Now, it may or may not be true that our good friend, our good pal Kratos here, kept the accused from joining us on time. However, assuming that it was glory holes, mind you, I present a counter argument. What if it was the very glory hole we are accusing him of going into that actually got him here sooner through the work of a vaginal wormhole, if you will?
That's a pretty solid defense, I won't lie. Alright, prosecution, what do you got?
You understand, see, a vaginal wormhole would
Yeah,
make
the
sense.
base on that, you good?
No. No, see, a vaginal wormhole would make sense. However, if it was a vaginal wormhole, there would be one big issue. A vaginal wormhole is made, of course, out of a vagina, and a vagina can bleed. And that would be a really big issue for all the bullet holes that would be within there that are actually the glory holes from the 9mm handgun.
Did you just present two pieces of evidence at the same time?
Yeah.
They were related.
Yes, you can. You can
You
present as much
you
as
can
you
present
want.
everything.
Wow.
Alright, defense, what say you to the bullet holes in the vagina with the 9mm handgun?
How does it feel saying that in that accent?
A little weird, not gonna lie. But here we are.
Well,
I
you
don't
see,
judge what women choose to do with their vaginas. Okay, go ahead.
Michi, I saw what you were
Jack
typing on there.
well, you see, according to the testimony here, those gunshots were in the forest. And there could be any multitude of different peoples or persons in the forest. So who's to say that Kratos, our good friend here, the horny, godly man he is, much like Zeus, found multiple things, including the bullet holes. Who's to say that he did not just end at the vaginal wormholes?
You know, that is a solid argument. I will give you that. Solid.
They are?
Prosecution.
No. Yeah, I understand that. However,
It's sour.
9mm bullets are they're not large bullets, right? And unfortunately, there is one thing that has been measured, and that is the size of the hole compared to the things being put in there. And so I must offer the reverse O.J. Simpson. The glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. But here in this case, the glove does fit, so you must you must consider guilty.
Well, defense. That is a tough argument to follow up, but I think you've got it.
I like to call my witness witness Dan, please.
Ooh, witness.
Oh boy.
Then call the witness.
Scroll the wheel one, and then.
Sorry. If you could put it back to my turn, please.
Oh no! Oh, there we go. Okay.
Please and thank you. I accidentally hit the skip turn button.
No, it's okay.
Thank you. How do I?
It's the. On your gavel.
Click it. Gotcha.
There you go. Yes. Good job. Proud of you.
On your gavel.
Homeless man.
There you go. That one. I think.
Ah.
There we go. The other, but yes.
Listen.
There we go.
Perfect.
There we go.
Ah, my wonderful witness, the homeless man. How have you been today?
Homeless man.
All right, listen here, you. Okay, now our prosecutor pointed out that the 9mm holes that were or were not left at the scene of the crime were of a very specific size. However, homeless man, what is your size?
Oh my god.
Are you sure asking me my size is the corner?
Objection, Your Honor. This is an
No, this is
inappropriate
very
questioning.
important. Very important.
This is an inappropriate line of questioning.
I will allow it. Answer the question, homeless man.
Like a hard 3.
Hard 3. Seems oddly close to the circumference of a 9mm exit bullet hole, wouldn't you say, Judge?
Sir,
Who's
I
to
don't know
say that it wasn't
if you're
my
using
witness
metric or
here, the homeless man?
standard.
My
What,
witness
3
here, the
inches
homeless
does not
man.
equal 9mm, bro. What are you doing?
The exit hole. Exit hole's larger than the entry hole.
Oh, got ya.
Exit hole.
Got ya.
See? So who's to say that our friend, the homeless man here, given that they are homeless and have nowhere to go in private for these types of things, just so happened to use those 9mm exit holes for their 3 inches? Now, I'm not asking the homeless man to admit to these acts of debauchery, but could it not fit the case? And as the O.J. Simpson rules say, because the glove does not fit does not mean it doesn't work.
Defense, do you have any actual evidence to put into this, maybe?
This receipt. That
Objection,
says he
Your
did
Honor. Objection, Your Honor. That's a
Yes.
receipt for the grocery store. That has no correlance here.
I'm sorry,
I don't want to
prosecutor.
erupt, but I
Do
was
you have
offered a
Ultra
Subway sandwich
Magnum
to be here
PI
today.
Dick glass lenses? Can you read from all the way across the room over there? I didn't fucking think so. Stay in your lane,
Language!
homeboy.
Sir, I will find you in contempt of this court. Language. Prosecution.
Thank you. Homeless man, I do have a question for you. Since we're establishing size here, you said you're about 3 inches. About how thick are you?
Yeah, hard 3.
Are you a hard 3 the other way too?
Sir, I
What-
believe
what's
you
that-
have
what's that
you
girth?
have some
3 inches wide and 3 inches long.
There's a lot you'll do on the street for $1 or a sandwich.
So I just wanted to make sure. So girth, we're talking about 3 inches. Length, we're talking about 3 inches.
The
Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. So the square penis. Got it.
Never in my life have I had such blatant disrespect. I've heard of a 5-inch foot long, or $5 foot long, but $1 3-inch. That is outrageous.
With that said, I would also like to call my witness, Your Honor.
Calling the doctor.
Thank you, Doctor. I do have a question for you. Now, you've seen, unfortunately, Kratos' penis. Is that correct?
As a medical professional, I'm not allowed to say for sure.
I understand. I understand. With that said, to at least give a very brief questioning, would Kratos' penis fit within inside of a 9mm exit hole?
No, that thing is massive.
Thank you. Now the other question is, the friend that he was bringing along.
It's pretty fun, Shane.
There's Jack Hallow. Have you also seen their penis?
I cannot say that I have.
All right, thank you. And do you think, to your medical professional, that the average size penis would fit within this 9mm hole?
I will say anyone lonely enough will find a way.
Your Honor, accept that.
Yes, we should. Well, if you do and you need people, I will gladly join.
That I am done asking my witness some questions.
Not to invite myself,
Alright,
but
defense, the witness is yours. Defense, you might want to get to it. That bailiff is ready.
I can feel the malice from here. I don't feel safe at this stand.
Doctor, if I may, how many of our current involved parties have you been the doctor for this day?
This day? Just one.
Oh, no, apologies, I phrased the question incorrectly. In past history, for the people in this room today, how many have you served?
How many penises in this room have you seen, sir? Answer the question.
That was not the question, but I suppose you could also follow.
To answer you, Judge, more than I should have.
Fair
I'm
enough.
so sorry. Your poor therapist.
Your Honor, I seem to have lost the plot. Well, Your Honor, how do these bullet holes even mean anything? Are we still trying to find out here, to make sure I'm on the same page as everybody else in the room, that Kratos, a wonderful man thing here, held up Jack Hollow from coming to this meeting? Is that what we're still questioning concerned?
Objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor. I'd like some clarification. Now he said whether Kratos is holding up Jack from coming to this meeting. Do we mean coming in a physical sense or coming in a pleasure sense?
I will let you know, Shane.
I just want to make sure that we're on the same page.
Jack, can you please elaborate?
I don't want to restructure my entire sentence just to remove the word come. So can we just act like we did?
No.
Can we just come?
Thank you, Bailiff. I appreciate that.
Oh, we have breaking news.
Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, you see, I have
Thank you for the lurk, Shane.
on file a forensic report of the scene. And according to that forensic report, may I present evidence, please?
Yes, go for
Thank
it.
you kindly. According to that forensic report, None of the DNA matched any of the clients in question.
That is a strong, strong case you've presented. Prosecution, what say you?
Question. Can you please describe the DNA that was found?
I just see a baton menacingly at the corner of my screen.
What kangaroo court is this?
You said that the DNA found is not that. So what does the DNA conclude? What kind of DNA?
Where was the DNA sample taken from? Defense.
It was. Yo, that's a good arm. It's a good arm. All right, you on the other hand are an asshole. It's a good arm. Good job.
Sir, language in my court.
Language.
Objection, Your Honor.
Bailiff,
Objection, Your Honor. I'd ask to have the last words from the attorney stricken from the record.
Motion granted.
Thank you.
Defense, continue, if you can.
They contained AIDS.
Okay. So, Your Honor, I have more questions now that I have answers.
Fries, lettuce, tomato, mayo, and
contained AIDS, but what is the DNA from?
Well, if you see, if we take the evidence into question, because we do have to collect a DNA sample from every involved party, of course. And as we can tell, from those DNA samples, neither Jack Hollow or our lovely boy Kratos here had any form therein of AIDS.
I believe as the doctor, I would know that.
I would
Doctor,
hope.
Say you. What say
Kratos
you?
has AIDS.
Objection! Gods can't get AIDS. Have you seen Zeus?
Objection, Your Honor. Speculation. We have no evidence to prove any of that.
Yeah, we've
Also, who do you
met.
think spread the AIDS to, like, most of the world? That would have been Zeus.
That would have been Genghis Khan.
All right. Objection, Your Honor. Speculation again.
Granted.
Thank you. Anything more?
I rest my side. I believe I've made a good enough point.
Okay, so just to wrap all this up, right? We're basing this evidence off of the fact that there are glory holes present from bullet holes in a vaginal glory hole, if I'm not mistaken, put there by a 9mm handgun based on the O.J. Simpson. Got it. Defense. Vaginal wormhole, gunshots in the forest, so there may or may not have been hunters, we don't know. A receipt of a grocery store, thanks for that, really appreciate it. DNA was found and showed nothing but AIDS. Okay.
Now, Your Honor, I do have one last piece of evidence I'd like to submit to the court.
Go for it.
Now you see, the reason why Jack Hall over here is having a hard time finding the correct words for DNA is because there was a raging gorilla at the scene. That's why it looks like that a lot of the stuff has been wiped out, and why they took the extra long route is they had to deal with a raging gorilla.
Wasn't that just the homeless man on bath salts?
Look, I'm not one to judge. I'm just saying it's a raging gorilla.
You're right, I'm the one to judge. Now the question is, what would have won, a raging gorilla or 100 men?
Were the men on bath salts?
You know what?
That's a fair question.
So, were
Didn't
you
even
on
do
bath
anything.
salts?
Why'd you hit me?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I have the authority.
Yeah, forward time.
Defense. Prosecution. I feel that we are ready to put this in the chat.
I do. Well, Your Honor, if you put down your gavel and then interact with the scales.
Guilty or not guilty? Yes or no? Hi, Game Master Flash.
Alright, check. Is he guilty? Is he not guilty? Who even are we talking about? And what is a vaginal glory hole? Wormhole?
Life has many doors, boy.
These are the questions that matter. While we wait, proceed to throw paper at the defense, please.
I thought you'd never ask.
So do I still get my sandwich?
You do, sir.
Yes.
You do.
3 inches of it at least.
A hard 3.
Oh, well, yeah, we
It's
can
a-
toast it for you, no problem.
It's a 3 squared.
That's why you gotta be careful.
One might
those
call
car
it
doors.
a Cuban.
What the?
What the fuck?
You saw that, right?
Yes, we all saw it.
What? I'm sorry, I was looking at my phone. What happened?
Oh my god, your
how are
fucking mouth was just
you?
on the floor. You looked like a deranged.
hello.
I don't even know.
Okay,
Oh,
can we
rah-rah.
stop?
A rah-rah? Is that how you say that?
Paper, I
I don't want to say it wrong.
Knock it
Yes.
off.
Did anybody see what the chat
It
decided?
was yes. It was 80-20.
Oh gosh. Alright, well, sorry Kratos. You are found guilty.
Guilty. Guilty.
Man got what he deserved.
Guilty.
See, Jack,
That
I didn't
bastard. How
prosecute
dare
you.
he have enemies hidden behind the wall?
I told you, Jack, I wouldn't prosecute you.
Ooh, I like Jack as the judge. That'll be fun.
No, the question
Of
is,
course.
do
Everyone
I,
go check
do
out
I
Trickle.
prosecute?
I want you to prosecute.
all right, fine.
Can the bailiff
someone-
hit the judge?
No.
No.
Bailiff cannot hit the judge.
Dang it.
No, if anyone else wants to
This will be my
prosecute at this
last one.
situation. If Jack really wants me to prosecute,
It is
I'll
fun.
prosecute.
It's
If someone
funny.
else wants to prosecute, they can. I'll take that as a no. All right,
You're so good at it.
all right, Jack.
Okie dokie.
I'm on the defense now.
Ooh. This is a cool trial room.
On this episode of Interstellar Court. Oh, well, yeah, of course, for any of these games. This is my first time playing it, so I am, ass. Ass!
Okay, while we write this up, I will be right back.
On this episode of Star Trial. A judge abandons his courtroom. Prosecution waits.
Skeletor is accused of giving horrible shower thoughts for the public to deal with. Yeah, see? Giving horrible shower thoughts for the public to deal with? He has left.
The judge left the courtroom.
Everyone
He had to
throw
go
paper
tinkle.
balls.
I can hear myself at him again.
Motherfucker.
Ma.
If only he was the one streaming, you weren't, Michi.
Yeah.
I thought I could just drop the N word. Damn, almost man assaulted the courtroom.
On this episode of Star Trials, homeless man bath salts assaults courtroom.
Be right back means fast.
Be right back in Jack's turn. This meeting is 4 fucking minutes later.
Language.
Man, I've already stayed up later than I planned to, and this is how he treats me.
Same, bro. Same.
Like, my god, you did a good job defending him as a witness, and this is how he treats you?
Supposed to be bed half an hour ago. This is what he does.
He has to shit out the sandwich he ate.
Bailiff.
All that lettuce and spinach.
You're just throwing balls at the dog?
No, I'm like just looking in one direction and just mashing.
Mass clicking.
This is what he gets.
The question becomes, can we fill this courtroom with paper?
We're gonna demo try.
All right, I have returned. What is the my God? There's so much paper everywhere.
Your eye took
Sir,
forever.
you left us unadulted, okay?
Okay. Skeletor is accused of giving horrible shower thoughts for the public to deal with. That does sound like something Skeletor would do. But we're here to not be impartial. We are here to find out the facts. So, how do I...
Oh, on your gavel, you're gonna hit 3 different settings. The talking one, there's the I one for the witness, and then the scales one for guilty or not guilty. And so
Okay,
you just keep
so I
talking one to
use
one of us.
the red button
The
to
chat
go
bubble.
to...
For me, and then the blue for
Okay.
Michi.
So, prosecutor, you have the floor.
Thank you. Yes, today we're bringing Skeletor with charges of giving horrible shower thoughts for the public to deal with. You see, lately he has been unfortunately having a whole Twitter crash out, and he's just been going crazy online.
Yo, can we talk about that for a second? The Elon and fucking Trump shit on Twitter is kind of ridiculous.
Mom
It's
and Dad
wonderful.
are fighting.
Fair enough. Attorney, what say you?
Let me just go through my my evidence and stuff real quick.
They're figuring it out. Give them a moment. It's their first time doing this.
It is. It's my first time.
It's my first time.
You see, Your Honor, there may or may not have been a Twitter. Whoa. I have to kill everyone in the courtroom now. There may or may not have been a Twitter crash out, but it was not because of shower thoughts. It was because Skeletor has commitment issues.
I think you cut yourself off there by dropping the...
I sure did. Skeletor has commitment issues.
Wow, gosh, golly gee, Skeletor, what say you?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Good. All right, well, let's see.
Now,
Prosecutor, what say you?
no, now, Your Honor, Skeletor apparently has commitment issues, but I find that very hard to believe. This man has been trying for Grey Skull Castle for a very long time. With
No,
that
just
said,
to play a little bit of devil's advocate here, not that I'm saying, prosecutor, that you are incorrect. But could that very well be that it's because the castle is not a person, therefore it cannot reject him?
See, I completely understand your line of thinking there. However, he has given multiple sperm bank donations to the sperm bank of Grayskull Castle.
I see. By all means, attorney, please continue. Oh, breaking news. Judge bullies defense in their first case. Wait, hold on. Yo, take that guy's kneecaps out.
Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, I'm Michi Mango Mochi. I'm an Oni, and we're playing Guilty as Sock. I got raided. Hold on.
Yes, I was gonna say, she got a 42-person raid, and I just have to figure it out.
GTFO, that game gives me PTSD. The game's so hard.
Ready for ridiculousness. Right now, we're prosecuting Skeletor with giving horrible shower thoughts for the public.
John, you want to explain what this game is about? You're better at explaining it than I am.
Yeah, perfect. So if you took Cards Against Humanity and then you mixed it with improv, as if it's like D&D or something, but it's in a courtroom, congratulations, you now have Guilty as Sock. Every one of the viewers gets to play along by voting along with the guilty or not guilty, and if the judge ever decides to do a poll, you also get to vote along with yes or no. Stay along, vote, and have some fun.
Yeah, it's like Ace Attorney, but goofy as shit.
With that all said, Michi.
Okay. The reason he made so many sperm bank donations is because he saw large tits.
Sir, that checks out.
Damn, that's a pretty good.
He had so much nut, he had to do something with it. He thought that he would help parents who can't have kids of their own by donating all of that splum.
You know, that's a pretty...
The splum is what got it.
It's a pretty good argument. Bailiff, take his elbows.
With that said, Your Honor, I'd like to present.
Yeah, there's 9 people can play. There's 3 jurors, defense, prosecutor, witness, judge, bailiff.
That seems mighty noble of the lowly Skeletor here. What say you in his defense?
I see. It couldn't have been large.
Also,
tits,
zombie,
Your
if you
Honor.
need to raid and run to go
might
take
have
care of
thought
yourself,
large tits,
please
but he
go.
didn't
Please
see
do
them as
that.
large.
But if
see,
you want to
he
stick
just
around,
saw,
that's
like,
cool
glory
too.
holes.
Not the glory holes.
All right, I have
You
my
never know what's on
opinions,
You never know what's on the other side of
but
those
I'll let the
glory holes,
attorney
sir.
decide on this one. Attorney, by all means.
What? I object.
What are you objecting to?
What do glory holes have to do with giving horrible shower thoughts for the public to deal with?
No,
How does that play in?
So the Twitter crash out happened, right? And so the Twitter crash out happened because he had so many sperm bank donations.
Let's go get a snack,
All those
zombie.
Sperm bank donations because of all the time that he spent at the glory holes.
I love how it's coded to where if the attorney looks at the victim in question, they'll
Or just
actually
look
look
back.
towards the attorney, and that's a really nice touch.
Also, if you have the basic
But-
face on there, it'll also react to the evidence being put in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have a counter argument. Those weren't actually glory holes. They were in fact bullet holes.
I'm sorry. This sounds like an awful lot like their last case that we had.
Yeah,
Are we
that-
sure?
that first breaking news
this
is really
something
coming back.
Objection, Your Honor. Objection. I do have rebuttal here.
All right. What say you?
No.
Damn. Everybody gets one. Okay. Carry on.
Valid.
Attorney, what say you?
Let's see.
If I had the Jeopardy theme
Let's
on a soundboard right now, it'd be playing pretty loudly. Just saying.
Michi,
I
try
gotta
to think
read
of my
everything.
thoughts. it is
I
slightly
know it's a
unfair
weird
because
concept, Your Honor, but some people actually read the defense before they just pick
And think.
cards.
Don't forget the thinking.
I'm thinking
How do I argue against nuh-uh?
it's also slightly unfair since I made this whole deck. So I sort of see the cards. I'm like, oh yeah,
Hey, Jack, so if you hold
that's
tab,
fair.
you can cross out evidence.
So, nuh-uh, yes, but there was a poop knife on scene.
The one from
No,
I don't have.
no.
I'm not into internet guru.
I don't know what that means either.
Look, I'll explain after this, but objection, Your Honor. Relevance.
All right, attorney. How's the poop knife relevant to Skeletor giving people horrible showers?
I'm going to stab John with it because he said nuh-uh, I was wrong. And give John sepsis.
Understandable.
Okay.
No,
Prosecutor,
That's a good point.
what is your defense to being stabbed?
So I can't argue that. Dad proof vest, I guess, is my only defense. With that said, slight out of character moment. Yeah, so poop knife was a whole thing that happened on Reddit. Long story short, somebody went on a AMA, and it essentially explaining on how they really used a knife to cut up their poop, and I forget the exact reason why, but it became a whole known thing on Reddit for a while there. It's still referenced to this day, but there's a
Oh,
few
it's because their
stories that
poop
are
was too
legit-
big, it wouldn't flush, so they had to cut it up.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
There's a few stories like that on Reddit. I was playing in a game earlier where somebody literally had cards that were poop knife, cum knife, and piss knife. And I happened to have all three, and I submitted all three for my evidence. And they're just somebody then did the breaking report of, if you hold all three knives, you become God. I got the conviction that way. So with all that said, I don't have
Nova, I have
defense
no
for
idea.
Poop knife other than not being stabbed, but I would like to call my witness.
Okay. Witness to the stab.
You
do
so
I have
pick
to
up your
hit something for
gavel
that?
and then
Yeah,
switch
so you
to
should
the,
grab
the
the
pink
gavel.
thingy.
Yeah, he asked them where the poop knife
there you
was.
go.
That's right,
There we go.
Game Master 5.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
You're the doctor. So doctor, thank you for joining us today. Now I do have a question here. The witness here is not the witness. The Skeletor here has been, of course, giving
Game
horrible
Master
shower
Flash,
thoughts.
that is some shit.
For everyone to deal with in public. Now, have you seen people that have had to deal with these horrible shower thoughts being posted on the internet?
I have.
And what has been the result of all that? How have they come to you?
Not these wonderful shower thoughts.
They need therapy.
Therapy, you say. Now, would you say it's a dire need for therapy, or is it just, the sort of standard kind of environment of therapy that we're needed today?
Well, in my professional opinion, I would say that it would be a dire need. Yes.
Thank you. No questions, Your Honor.
Dang it, I had a card called court-ordered therapy, and this would have been
You can technically still use it.
I can't, I've used all my stuff. Oh, it says it's all grayed out. Oh, it's because it's not my turn. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not your turn yet.
No.
Each side has one more.
Well, no, I mean, you can give them the ability, you can cross-check if you have any evidence, then yeah, but...
What the fuck?
Wait, can
what
I
the
charge the
hammer? Is this
Yeah,
hammer glowing?
yeah, you can charge it, it's hilarious.
I thought it was having an episode.
No, you can charge it, you can also just, mash it up.
Whoa.
Oh.
None of that's done.
This
Yeah,
is new tech.
I'm stunned for a while on that.
Ball means attorney, what say you?
The real reason that the defendant had to go to therapy was because they were learning how to play the marimba and they felt like they were wasting their life.
You can see the judge seat over there.
Chat for context.
I look away for
All of these cards are like burns on Jack. He can play the marimba.
No, I completely understand.
All right, prosecutor, what say you to the accusations that somebody was learning how to play marimba, huh?
Now look, I completely understand going on a
The accusations that someone was learning to play it or that it was wasting their life.
Yeah, I completely understand the idea of learning to play the marimba, which then means that you're wasting your
Choose your
life.
next words very carefully.
Well, you see, they learned to play the marimba because they were playing in a marching band.
You just backed up my evidence.
This is starting to become
Yeah, you also backed up my evidence, so I had to back up your evidence.
Just say, as a doctor, a marimba is very hard to march with. I don't know if that's very accurate, but okay.
He didn't do
I
the marching.
don't remember what a marimba is.
Okay, well, I think we've both sides. Attorney, would you like to call your witness to the stand?
Yes, I would.
Hello?
Yes, you are an expert in marimba mental health services. Was my client in fact struggling with his mental health because of the marimba?
In my personal experience, anybody who plays the marimba is usually in my office or something.
I'm going to pull out my fucking mallet station and show you people what for, I swear to God.
Oh no, threatening the marimba.
In regards to your client, Mr. Skeletor, of course.
Yes, I can take care of
I
this.
have in fact seen him in my office, yes.
I rest my case.
Well,
No, I would like to cross-examine this witness, Your Honor.
fine, go on.
Expert over here, I just do have the question, right? So somebody could be suffering from a mental breakdown from just learning how to play the marimba, is that correct?
There's multiple speculations on whether or not they are like completely related, but it's not a part for me to say that somebody playing the marimba may or may not have the afflictions that you mentioned.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. And so to also answer
Skeletor looks like he's
another
losing.
question of mine, with playing the marimba, does that give the person that defends of mental psychosis to the point to where they would just have a normal Twitter crash out?
You see, you bring up a very good point there. You know, I do believe that marimbas and mental psychosis, I think, in my professional opinion, they could be related. Yes, it is not a direct
In sock we
correlation.
trust.
However, the data shows that there may be a causation between the two. Yes.
Thank you.
The
And
marimba
just
is worthless.
And just to double check one last thing, would this? Do you think this would be an honorable defense? That because I'm a marimba player, that I'm allowed to go on Twitter, crash out, and ruin other people's lives?
Sir, that is a question of opinion. I am an expert. Please address the question better.
And so I'm asking, in your expert opinion, does that give someone the right to do that?
In my professional opinion, I don't really believe that any affliction, we'll say, such as wanting to and being a marimba player, of course, I don't think that gives the right of anybody to crash out, as you say.
Thank you. No more questions, Your Honor.
Tomorrow's stream is going to be the mallet station. You people suck. All right. Well, any last statements from either side?
I rebuttal that with
I don't want either of you to win. You're both awful. That's you, bailiff.
Of course, Judge.
Oh, it's so quiet.
It's nice, right?
They're laws.
We could
Wait,
put
can
it to a
I
vote.
hit them while they're ducks? Wait, bailiff,
You can.
take his vocal cords. He was in the animation for the fart. And it got cut off halfway.
Bailiff, take his balls.
Okay, while we have some silence in the court, just to go over the last remaining bits of evidence we have here. The accused, Skeletor, is being accused of giving horrible shower thoughts for the public to deal with. In response to this, it was because he had a Twitter crash out. However, we later ascertained that it was not because of the Twitter crash out, but it was because of the commitment issues. However, we also had evidence to suggest that he had given multitudes of sperm bank donations to the Castle Skull, was it? Prosecutor?
Great Ball Castle.
Grayskull Castle, thank you. Where, in fact, he needed to, not necessarily because he wanted to give people horrendous shower thoughts, but because he was a victim of witnessing large tits. And therefore, instead of the sperm banks, he had to go to various glory holes within his nation. However, the attorney had suggested that instead of glory holes, they were bullet holes, but the prosecutor had called nuh-uh. So then, the attorney, in a fit of rage, declared that they were going to shank the prosecutor with the locally confined knife, where we had determined, for whatever tangent and for whatever reason, that Skeletor was learning how to play the marimba because he was playing in a marching band. Given our final witness to the stand, we had ascertained that playing in a marching band and playing marimba, stop shittering in my courtroom, could lead stop shittering in my courtroom. Everyone, you get the gist. Jury.
Free speech. The jury.
He is muted.
Oh, there we go. Hold on. Okay, so I guess you can't type that in when you click the Twitch poll button. For the typing of the poll, is it just like guilty, not guilty? Is that the idea?
It's whatever you want to poll, technically.
Yeah.
They can also type guilty or not guilty. It'll fill up, purple being guilty, gray being not guilty at the top.
Is Skeletor guilty or not guilty?
So
Chat.
it's a general thing, but you could also do the poll there.
Twitch chat, what say you?
No. He's not guilty. He's not. He's not guilty.
This man is guilty. Twitter
He's not.
crashing
He's
out.
not guilty.
Oh, the judge charging up his hammer again. He's feeling angsty.
Remember, players go insane from psychosis.
They're so testy, right?
Can chat vote like more than once, or is it just like a one and done kind of thing?
No, just one.
Dang.
Giving people thoughts is not a crime. Exactly, Flash. Exactly.
Your Honor, I
Not
object.
guilty.
That is harassing a witness.
Giving people thoughts is not a crime.
I mean, he's out here
Take the
threatening
wisdom.
people
This is
with his
kneecaps.
marimba hammer.
No.
Can I be unhandcuffed now?
Bailiff,
I promise I won't fart.
Attorney and the prosecutor.
Please fart. Please fart.
Okay, I'm sorry. I did not see the results of that poll. Was it guilty?
It was definitely 100% guilty.
It was not guilty.
It was. It was not.
Bailiff's
It was
back
not
is
guilty.
baby.
Follow-up poll: are marimba players icky?
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
I don't even know what a fucking marimba is.
It's a giant xylophone.
Well, you see, that's because you're fucking uncultured.
I
No.
second that motion.
Because I have a life.
That sounds like a Zelda noise.
My man's performing 360 shitting pants. 360 no scope in pants.
Straight out of a fucking Tony Hawk game.
Bro's hitting that golden trick every time.
But who can go faster?
Jin, you should do me a favor.
We're all adults.
Can you, like, take a 10-second segment of John spinning like that? I need to make that a clip where it's just the Tony Hawk trick sound effect going off and off and off and off and off again. I'm gonna need that footage. Okay, but I think we have wrapped this up. Skeletor.
Yeah,
Can you-
yeah, not guilty. Yeah.
You're good? Okay, cool.
What?
Guilty.
You went against the jury?
Man got so fucked by the being a fucking marimba player, he forgot how to do guilty and not guilty. Motherfucker.
Judge is corrupt. Judge is corrupt.
Oh, that
The
was
fucking
good.
marimba got him.
Oh, that was good.
I love
That's
this
what you
game.
get when you play the marimba.
That was good shit.
Oh, you admit it was good shit now?
By accident.
Oh no, that was entirely intentional.
Man, didn't even listen.
So,
to the
Jack, what did you
jurors.
think? Since we dragged you here.
And then bullied you.
And then bullied me for 2 hours? Let's see. Okay. I'm sorry. No,
Yeah,
there's just a
clear
lot of prep work
throat.
to it that I didn't expect to be doing today, and that's why I was giving John a hard time. Because I really did not need to have the time for this. I'm going to have to stay up for another 2 hours just to do homework, and I'm not ready for that again. But that's beside the point. I did have a lot of fun with the game, and I was more so embellishing at the beginning for the sake of the bit, because I knew that we were on stream. I did have a good time. The game is fun. I need more time in advance because of all the shit I need to plug in with how the setup was going. In fact, I got so frustrated trying to make it all work. That's why I ended up raiding out to Michi, so I wouldn't have to worry about the other microphone. So I'm just sitting here with one microphone in my hand the entire time.
Understandable.
Playing one
No,
hand.
I did have a good time.
players.
Practice.
So are we calling it there?
That'd be a good
I
place
do
to
need
call
to
it.
get going.
Yeah, I was supposed to be in bed an hour ago.
Yeah, unlike Mr. West Coast over there, it's like almost midnight here, so.
It's going on 1 here.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's only 10 o'clock. I'm okay.
I have all the time in the world.
Look at me, got all the time in the world!
I'm so
Look
proud.
at, look at you,
Wow.
look at you over there complaining about the fact that I have to stick to my schedule. I have to play God of War. I want you.
Yeah, that's
here,
why I made a whole
here,
ass video
Jack.
about it and posted it.
Here, Jack. I'm gonna tell you this. It's gonna hurt you hard, and you know what? It's funny.
You're gonna say that
I
nobody's
said-
watching anyways.
So no, I told my wife, you know, the reason why we got delayed is because you're like, hey, I gotta stick to my schedule, and my wife goes, what, for his 3 viewers?
Yeah. Yeah. I've been doing
That's
this for
mean.
6 years.
Everyone go check out
I'm
Jack.
the best.
What viewer per year? Those are high numbers.
In less than a viewer per year, to be fair. But
But no, truly, I was so late because I didn't know that there was going to be an actual in-game voice chat. Like, you posted that in the chat that we have. I was trying to get out of that fucking room, and it immediately blew a goddamn gasket in front of Mitch. And I was stuck in that room for probably 30 minutes, just trying to get the hell out of there.
Yeah, but like, well, I mean, I came over. I'm like, oh, then I heard you say, oh, there's the safe point. I'm like, okay, fair enough. I'm not. It's a PS2 game. I understand.
Like I was trying. I wanted to be out of there by 6:30 to make sure I had the time, and
I'm currently shouting out all the people that I played with, in case you guys are wondering what the heck I'm doing.
Oh, I barely fucking stream. Don't shout me out.
But you should.
Too late. I already did it.
Yes.
Too late.
What do you think my life is filled with? Joy?
I
No, that
mean,
would make it funny.
Do you call streaming joyful? I mean, God, you just
Depends
tore me a new asshole over my 3 viewers, pal. I don't know what kind of joy we're taking for this.
When I stream, I usually have a pretty good time. That's because I have Brad fucking me over, and it's hilarious.
I'm real good at fucking people over.
It's true. You should just go watch ball in a.
Anyway, I do need to wrap this up. So, thank you very much for playing video games with me. Shoutouts to everybody.
Thank you for actually playing the game with me and not just, sitting there threatening. The more you ask, the more I don't want to.
I mean, to be fair, I really did. But apparently, somebody grew up a spoiled little shitfuck and doesn't know how to take the words N-O as anything other than a yes.
Actually, the complete opposite. However, I just enjoy bullying you.
He does enjoy bullying me.
I do. Anyway. That's why I made a whole custom deck tailored to you.
You should add a card. You should add a card in the deck that says fails to respond to literally all Discord messages ever.
That too.
What the I respond to Discord messages. What the hell?
You did not respond to her.
No, you did not.
Added you two into a group and you never responded.
My feelings got
Hi, Comfy Joe. Yeah, it is fun.
I'm gonna go on.
Get fucked.
I wish we could play longer, but everyone has to get off.
I mean, I remember the group, but I remember nobody saying anything in it.
Yeah, she said something.
I said.
Oh.
Look at
shit,
you,
I had no idea.
Lizzie, I just want to say, I fucking told you so that this is just a normal thing with him of just not even realizing.
You're right.
Oh, no, please, just send a direct message. I didn't even pay attention to that chat, and it was probably sent while I was on the plane, so it didn't give me a notification for it all. I had no idea.
I like that we're roasting him on Michi's stream, just live like this. This is beautiful.
By the way, what the fuck?
I'm not involved
this isn't
in
even
this
my
point.
stream anymore. I'm getting like
I know, it's fucking great.
tertiary shots on someone else's channel.
Hey, Montoma.
Roast Michi. God.
Why would I roast Michi? Michi's wonderful. She at least responds to my messages.
Yeah, Michi's fun.
Nah,
Yay.
Chat, if you learn how to play the marimba, you too could know what words like tertiary are.
Chat, if you learn to play the marimba, I promise you'll also have a horrible life.
There's a lot of things I could say if you learn to play the marimba, but we're on stream.
I'm sad the hole in the garage never came up.
I know, same.
Yeah, surprisingly, that card never showed up.
Hole in the garage?
Yeah,
the car hole in the garage.
So I did a card specifically for your neighbor driving into your garage. I did a card for literally you, of course, getting your identity stolen.
Yeah, we saw that one.
They're eating on stream. Which
Did you do dog eating internet?
Vaginal wormhole.
Yeah. But let's see. There was. Oh, I can just do.
Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't have a card that was like inexplicably light something on fire.
I actually did have something like that. It was a flaming washing machine.
Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay.
I also had low viewer count.
Thanks, John.
With the tagline, it's sad, but they're trying. I also had technical issues. Time to call tech support again.
We did pull that one.
We did pull that one.
We did pull that
let's
one.
see. What else did I have in there? Where was it?
Going on the 99th shit-ass date.
Inability to finish a game.
the peel
Hey,
out.
I finished Cyberpunk. Fuck you.
You need to add
I suggested
date
that
breaks
card as well.
tire.
Yeah. Becoming a React channel.
Peel
What
out,
else did I
no,
have here?
peel out.
VTubing. I had VTubing on there.
What's a VTuber?
Let's.
Oh, there was
Rights.
probably like a solid. Oh yeah, for context, Michi, there was probably a solid like from 22 to 23. I was really heavily debating on making a V2 model, but ended up going against it because I really didn't want to.
Let's
The
see,
impetus from it
notification.
was,
Wait,
oh, everybody else.
The
doing
thing
it,
I
let
see
me do
on
it.
stream isn't your VTubing model.
No, it's,
Yeah.
it's artwork.
There's also notifications blocking the stream.
Wouldn't it be this blocking notifications?
No, just notifications blocking the stream. There's also large tits, which we went over, which was the tagline
My
is equals
lips hurt.
views. What else? What else do I have here? Forgetting to switch scenes.
We've done that one a few times.
Mobile game ads brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Hey, Twitch actually has its own segment for that now.
Yeah, I know.
By the way,
eating on stream was also one, which is why I was really hoping. ASMR recordings.
I've debated on doing that.
I also had peeling out of a
There's
parking
an
lot
ad in 50 seconds.
with the tagline. I thought it was a neutral. Stolen identity. To pile of unused hobby supplies.
Hey now, no, don't throw shade for that. Do not. I'm sitting in an
Catching
office
strays.
surrounded by supplies. That is.
Yeah,
don't
but
throw it down.
look.
I
same.
tried.
Same, but I mean, still a sex doll as we went over beforehand.
Darth
Mario
Maul
Party
version.
versus mini games. Just specific to that.
Oh, my
Actually
lips
getting
hurt
a
so
haircut.
bad.
John really didn't like my long hair.
Spending $8K on a bathroom remodel.
Wait, he didn't like it?
Oh no,
I
he
did
hated
not.
it.
Yeah.
Hey, I
He
feel
looks
like
better in short
8K
hair.
is like a decent amount for a good bathroom.
It's not for his bathroom, technically. It's for... Never mind, I'm not getting into that. Living in the desert.
Listen, he's got you there.
Let's see.
You know
where
what's
else
funny
is-
about that bathroom remodel?
No.
The tenant was bitching about it.
God. There's also a sleeping bag. There's nowhere else to sleep.
What's the significance of that one?
The time that you stayed at Azure's. Where everyone brought sleeping bags. It's a tiny little thing that no one would have ever picked up on, but I remembered that.
This
I
is
don't
why
remember
you
that.
are the
I didn't
perpetual
pack a
DM,
sleeping
I
bag
feel
to go
like.
stay at. Did I?
Yeah, you did. Yeah. It was the time that you and Blaze, Slip, Matt, and Max were all at that. That
We're all
house that
learning
his
some
mom
Jack
bought.
lore.
Oh no, he had a bed for me. I didn't even do that. That was
Okay, everyone else had a sleeping bag.
yeah, that was a PJ and Sam Blaze thing.
All right, fine. You didn't, but whatever. Going to school because I have nothing better to do with my life. Of course, the learning to play
12
marimba
years.
because that'll get me far in life. Being a high school music teacher, if only they paid me on time.
6 months in a row, sometimes longer.
The Super Mutant Pocket Pussy, Fallout official.
What?
What else do we?
What? Oh, wait,
Yeah. What?
I need you to explain that one.
Yeah.
He just really likes Fallout, and I just wanted to make something that was just like really ridiculously Fallout.
Oh,
could
I
actually fit
thought
in
that
there.
you were insinuating he had purchased a super mutant pocket pussy.
We are now.
It's only
Jack would
something
say
that
you.
That's
Marimba
his
player-
next Christmas present.
Only something
Got
the
it.
Marimba players actually do. Also, just as fun ones, there's Johnson & Johnson baby oil with a tagline that Brad came up with.
I almost
of
used that
Diddy.
earlier.
It was Diddy or did he?
Oh no!
It was a good
I'm
one.
really happy with that pun and how people enjoy it.
Let's see. A lot of these we did see. The Randy Pitchford USB.
We did get the Randy Pitchford USB. I am a little shocked that we got that one.
Let's see.
I don't understand that one.
He had
basically, he had a
filled with
USB
porn.
full of research material of a certain variety.
It was porn. It was lots and lots of porn.
It was porn. He was fascinated by a woman's ability to
The
squirt,
actual
and he
short
needed to
version is Randy
research it,
Pitchford, the
apparently.
CEO of Gearbox, which is the people who make Borderlands. And that invention for Borderlands, he left a USB stick of 1 terabyte's worth of actual fucking porn.
I thought you were saying Jack did this, and I was like, okay.
God, no.
Not yet.
Not that we know of.
Let's see. Specifically, by the way, when you slightly blew up on me on stream last night, I specifically wrote a card, History of Anger Issues, with a tagline, Anger Management Classes Are Needed.
That's a good one.
Let's see. What else is there? Was there any, yeah, we saw the commitment issues.
Stupid, weird-ass computer case.
No, I didn't actually add that one. I just
should.
sort of brought. I should have. Flaming washing machine though. And yeah, that was at least the last main one, I think. Let's see. That I really added for you? I think so. Yeah. I added some other just really dumb ones, but mainly like Cards Against Humanity cards, because they're just fun. But yeah, those were the main ones.
Oh, hold on. You know what you should be a card?
Oh no.
And you don't even have context for this because I never told you this. It's just really funny. The booster pack of Cards Against Humanity my ex gave me.
That is actually something that I would expect out of you.
Yeah.
I also dropped in their friendly fire for every single time that I've killed you.
You've done that. Because you're an
Lots.
asshole. How could you?
Friendly fire is fun.
I love how we're being free entertainment for Michi right now. She doesn't even have to try.
She doesn't. That's the best part about it.
She's just sitting there vibing while we're giving actual entertainment for the other people.
Well, I told chat we're learning Jack
We
Hollow
gotta
lore.
Put in our weight of the stream.
Exactly. I gotta help her grow, right?
We're learning Jack Hollow lore.
have to. I fucking can't, man.
You're guests here. We gotta make it worth it so we can be brought back.
Yes, brought back. So this way we can get the exposure.
Exactly.
But yeah, those are all the ones that I added specifically for you.
Okay. And anywho, I do really appreciate it, but I desperately have to get going.
Fine. Be
Good
that
night.
way, fucking marimba player.
He desperately needs to go practice marimba.
Yeah.
He does. He's gotta get him
Moonlighting as a
life.
marimba player.
Maybe if I practice it enough, I'll get paid for it for the first time.
For the first time in forever.
I'll pay you
Instead
not
of
to
getting
play it.
told-
This man thought buying a marimba was a great idea, but then
You
he
ever see
bought
a
a
bus
small
go
little
with a
pad.
marimba?
So like,
Oh
play the
no, okay,
marimba
hold
at
on.
home.
There's a story to that. So I did buy a mallet station. It is a MIDI
Hey, I thought you
keyboard
had
in
to
the
go to
shape
bed.
of a mallet percussion
Desperately
instrument.
has to
Yeah,
go,
but you brought up the
not
mallet
if
station, and now he's got a
starving.
lord dog.
Yeah,
now-
but
now
see,
I
here's
have
the
to-
problem. He also dropped $2,000 on a fucking Mac computer that he now streams off just to make himself feel warranted for buying the damn thing.
To be fair,
No,
it is
not
really
to
good
be
at
fair.
editing. It is much better at editing than the
I wanna
actual
hear to be
PC
fair.
is, and is much better at doing anything else aside from video gaming. However, because I started college at the audio engineering school that I'm going to, they gave me a MacBook that is more powerful than the Mac desktop that I have.
You know,
so now
Jack, Jack, truly, somehow your life is a fucking monkey paw.
Yeah. But back to the mallet station.
Library.
Oh my gosh.
I bought it with the intent to go busking. For those of us who don't know what busking is, it's the dudes in the street corner who play electric trumpet or whatever to get money.
Don't pay marimba players.
Man, I'd like to busk all over the place. Stop it.
There is a
They've had
street
after
fair
street
that happens in a town to the east of me that a lot of people go and perform at, and my intent was to go perform at it.
Wait, there's people
however,
that busk
apparently
in
they
public?
charge you like $500 a month
people
to go to the spot and play there.
On busking in public.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
No,
and then there was a bunch of places where I tried to play in like public settings, like next to my local library at the public park. There's a movie theater center a few towns over, places like that. And every time I tried to set up, I would get told within about 15 minutes, hey, it's illegal for you to be playing music here. This is private property. To which one of them was a public park, to which I had to tell the officer, what in the hell do you mean this is private property? It says public park on the sign over there. Yeah, well, you're still not allowed to play here. And by the time I got fed up of doing that, it was already like June or July of that year, and it's too hot to have that type of equipment in the direct side anyways. So I had to give it a rest until last winter, where I did try it a couple of places and did try to get a couple of gigs at some bars in the area, but they weren't having it.
So what you're saying is your life is actually a monkey paw.
I'm just thinking about a bunch of drunk people listening to someone play the marimba.
I found out after a town to the east of me that is famous for busking. So
That sounds like it should be a public issue, not something to be celebrated.
Look, I'm not gonna dox myself. I already did that yesterday.
I know you did. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Hey, that's also a card you made.
Yeah, apparently Anubis has been to my very specific town.
Yes, I know. I was listening the whole time.
For context for everybody else.
No, don't drop context. You had to go to bed. You said you had to leave.
Yeah,
like,
give us context. Like, give us the full conversation live on stream.
bro, you know how good you are at a Midwest goodbye, and you live on the West Coast? You fit in. There we go.
Gone.
Finally.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Best Midwest Coast, or fuck, Midwest.
You just gotta slap your leg and go, welp.
You're right.
Me.
Wow.
well, I better get on going. Watch for deer.
Thank you guys for playing with me. Even though it was John's decision. Thanks for inviting me, is what I should say. Wait, he's not here anymore, is he?
No, he's already gone.
What the fuck?
He left after, like, once the Midwest goodbye joke started.
Damn. Good night, guys. It was nice meeting you.
Good night.
Well, let's see. Whoa! Luna! Thank you so much for the raid. How was Repo?
We just finished playing Guilty as Sock, which I do recommend. It's very fun. Very fun.
Welcome in, everybody. I'm Ichi Mango Mochi. I'm an Oni, and we were playing Guilty as Sock. Yeah, it is good. Definitely worth the $5 or whatever it is. Definitely worth it. Would be down to get a good group for it normally. I would too. Just let me know whenever you want to play. let's see. I fucking spent like Mage, how long did I spend mowing? Oh, are you still in Discord call?
Yeah, I'm still in Discord. Probably like 2 hours.
I spent 2 hours push mowing the yard. So normally I would stay up later and make this like at least like a 6-hour stream, but my body hurts and my hands hurt. It's mostly my hands. Like it wasn't bad, honestly, but you have to like hold down this like little lever thing. You have to hold down this little lever thing for it to work. And I was like squeezing it like for 2 hours, so my hands, like the palms of my hands, fucking hurt. So I'm just gonna go either lay in bed and watch TikTok, or I'm gonna sit on the couch and watch Supernatural and just like relax. But I will be back tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Yes, I will be back tomorrow. Not sure what I'm gonna play, but we'll play something. Maybe some Oblivion, maybe some Outlast Trials. I think there's something new coming out. When's that new thing for Outlast come out?
Oh, I can look. I think it's next month probably.
But yeah, anyways, there's some new Outlast season coming out, so I'd like to like unlock all the stuff from the last thing that came out because I didn't finish it. So we might play some of that. I don't know. We'll see. But I am gonna raid out. Hopefully the person I want to raid is still gonna stream. Sorry, Luna, to raid right after you raided. Raid train! We're gonna raid my friend Cross. He's playing Stellar Blade. Booby Blade. Here is the raid message. If you are not subbed, we're just gonna do parts. And then here's the raid message. If you are subbed. Also, everyone, please go check out Luna. I met them during the Lover collab event thing that we were all a part of. Very awesome person, very funny. Need to hang out with them more. Go give them a follow before we leave. And, show... Oh, Shane, you're not a subbed. I think that's why it did that. Oh, thank you! You're sweet. Yes, Luna is awesome, has an awesome model, and yeah. But, we're gonna raid Cross, show him some love, spam that raid message, and if it's daytime for you, have a good day. If it's nighttime for you, have a good night. Take care of yourselves, drink water, and I'll hopefully see some of you guys around tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, probably around 7, like I usually do, but bye!